All right, we should be live now. Perfect.
Nice.
And with that in mind, let's turn this on.
Do you want me to make the post?
If you wouldn't be opposed. All right, here we go.
Do that real quick.
I've got the bracket on display.
Um, at Red Bullies and at the student council. It's very weird because I was a TSC guy. There we are.
All right, let's manage predictions. Who will win game 1? TSC, RB. All right.
All I'm seeing. Oh, wait. Does do the bullies want to be in the generic league channel where anybody can join, or do they want to move up to attorney room?
I think they should be moving to attorney room soon. TM.
All I know is we're at match time and none of RB is in attorney room. That's some. I think there's a penalty there that should be issued. Oh, nope, they're hopping up now. They heard me. Somebody's watching the stream.
Yeah. There we go. But so far, no teams eliminated yet until tonight. Tonight is elimination game.
Indeed, indeed. One of these two valiant teams, 8 and 9 seed, going home. My heart goes out to my boys on TSC. The bullies have been practicing a lot. They are looking fearsome coming into playoffs. I know they've been workshopping a few different strats, comps, etc. Brian's had a few shower thoughts, but we'll see if any of it can pan out today.
Yeah, and we haven't seen much of TSC. They've gone dormant into the hyperbolic time chamber, probably. Let's see if they come in swinging tonight.
I know Mitch has been doing a few bets with people
Oh my god.
of playing 20 ranked games on a new champion and seeing, and everybody has to post their win rate at the end and see how it turns out. He's gotten Nidalee, and I think he had somebody else, but I can't remember. So I know he's been potentially looking to field some new champs, not just Sejuani duty. I'm hoping we'll see some of that today, but who be determined.
Oh no. Let's copy pasta. Alright, James, you can move down to spectator.
Nice.
Let's do it.
I'm sorry, I saw a TSC game and I was like, damn, I gotta slot myself in here. Who is this guy who's in my jungle role? Get out of here.
It seems that Hobby's having some audio issues.
Oop. God, look at that consistency on well, I guess some of those are gonna be what's it called? TFT ranks. I wish it showed what rank it was in here because all the plats on
I can
RB
tell
make
you
it a
that,
bit intimidating.
yeah, the plats at RB are, it's based on the wins, right, as well. So I'm guessing it's either flex queue or TFT because I haven't seen much solo queue from Brian and Pawa.
Now, I know
Actually,
Brian's is,
Pawa
if
does
I go
play.
over his profile right now, it says Plat 2 TFT, so I
Yeah, it's
know.
and Pawa's also TFT. Although Matthew definitely is not a TFT rank right there. All right, they're
Mian is an actual Plat 2 in well,
yeah.
Flex Q, but still, yeah. Oop, we got
Spec
a ready.
R. I'm ready
Oh,
to.
I'm missing the chat. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
we Gucci. Let's get pivoted over. We're still in the
Yep.
standings.
And here we go. Quick Bard ban.
Ah, poor Wired. Poor Wired. No Tuxedo Bard for him, at least in the first game. You know, I can appreciate that whenever he plays Bard, he picks the black tuxedo and dresses to the nines, but quick bans,
Nobody lets it.
Twitch, Corky.
All right. Twitch.
I like Twitch has been one of Miles Defy Insight's best games. Zaya gets rid of some safety. Corky is a Brian pick, prevents him from scaling, and that late game insurance. And Jarvan is definitely something I know me and could get some early pressure on. Jarvan's really strong right now. Overall, both good specific matchup bans as well as generic bans. And
Yeah.
Silas for PJ makes sense.
Instant lock in Asol. This is post nerf Asol, which has dropped in win rates. Still decent, but not the all encompassing win game, late game.
I feel like I've played it when it first got nerfed. It was like a 47% win rate, but it's like climbed back up to closer to 51. Like I think it's still, especially if you know how to. I think it separates like you can't just be mindless. You've got to efficiently stack to get that 100 stacks for your big ult, and I think he can still do some of the same things he could. It's just you need to be using 10% of your IQ this time instead of 0. But I think Javi, having played against it a few times after coming back from Brazil, is looking to see where it leads.
Yeah, this is RB instantly responding with the Tristana Seraphine.
Mm-hmm. Seraphine is wired comfort, and so I know that with the Bard off the table, it's something back when I was on TSC with him, he would
Oh, I need to start
blind
the
if we wanted to get it
Gamba. My
early.
bad, guys. My bad.
Trist. Interested to see. That's definitely Brian could pilot that mid into Javi. Wukong, that to me is a flex, but more likely a PJ Wukong.
Yeah,
Like PJ
that's.
was
Ooh, the crank.
ooh into Seraphine. That's smart.
Now we are definitely crank lovers here. Blitzkrieg has been doing his rounds lately, and particularly in pro play, like it's been steadily
Mm-hmm.
creeping up
Mm-hmm.
in a
Hello.
response to an enchanter meta.
It's an
Right,
open
Tim?
spectate.
What?
It's open spectate, right? Anyone can join in.
They should be.
Cool. I mean, like for the stream.
Yeah.
Cool. Uh, I would be streaming it, but I have to go out for dinner later, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're good. I'm streaming it.
The Malphite is the R3 response.
Which makes sense why they banned the Silas if they were gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And Mordecai's are removed. So they're suspecting the Wukong is actually jungle.
Mitch has been
This
playing. If this is genuinely a flex, because Mitch has been playing it, but like, part of me thinks it's gonna be PJ. I could be wrong though.
Mm.
is this the triple flex for Seraphine on
Mm,
RB?
It
could be.
theoretically could be, but I
Yeah,
would assume it's a wired pick and Trist is going mid.
yeah,
They've been experimenting with Seraphine a lot, so I assume it's a
yeah,
heavy
and
flex.
that's why TSC is not wanting to deal with it, banning the Senna, so no Senna Seraphine. But this is look like if I know Brian, he's played Tristana mid before, so that is definitely a good pick into the ace hole. Can really punish him early.
Siver.
Silverban limiting Palace champ pool. What does he pick here? He's got plenty of options still, if he's looking for a particular champ. And it's a Karthus.
Splitting their damage. Good idea.
Alright. Okay. So they're saving last pick for jungle, which is surprising. And not usually what I expect them to do, but man's gonna have the full pick. Oh my god, no way. Samira? Crank? Holy
Samira.
shit.
If Karthus or Seraphine get hooked, Samira's gonna have a field day.
What a game.
I think this bottom lane on RB is going to be, sink or swim, picking two very, very immobile and squishy champs like that. But I suppose I could be wrong. It could be Karthus mid Tristana bot. They could pull the ultimate flex.
They
But
could do it, and it's gonna
or it
be
could be jungle Karthus.
no way. Sion
No.
top. Wait, PJ says I'm opting for tank matchup today.
Sion does get a free lane though,
Yeah,
which is pretty good here.
absolutely. And down the line, like if Trundle,
Trundle, I like it.
I do like it a lot actually.
So it's So it's wait, who's going where?
Uh, it is a Trundle in the jungle, Malphite top, and I'm guessing it's Seraphine Karthus bot lane, with Tristana mid to punish the ASOL.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know how I feel about. I feel like RB does scale, but they are really just banking on like surviving for that long
Yeah.
to the point where I don't know if it's really like a realistic hope.
Yeah, and TSC's got
Expectation.
so many tools to like force fights with Blitzcrank Hook, with Scion, with Wukong. Like he's got all these tools to like say no red bullies, we're gonna fight now. And I think it's gonna be hard for them. They're not a super long range comp either that can just like poke out. So it's gonna be
Mm,
hard for bullies to stall.
they don't want to necessarily poke out. Like they're hoping that if they engage, even if they pull like say Karthus, you get maximum value of passive on top of everybody, right? The big thing here for me is going to be that Samira, because if that Samira gets going early enough, she takes over the game completely. So my eyes are fully on the bot lane for both sides. So far, our Gamba says two people are voting for TSC. PJ being one of them with 22,000 points. Oh, there he goes. Drew throwing his vote
I'll
to
do a value
RB.
bet or no.
It's a decent
God,
value
see,
bet.
I wanna vote for my TSC boys, but Wired's also on Red Bullies, and also it's a horrible value bet to vote TSC right now.
I think
Imagine.
RB is scaling pretty well into the tournament, but this is not how I imagined their draft would plan out. I feel like there's a
No,
lot of holes here that are like kind of like if I'm TSC and I don't win this game, I am very concerned about like what are we doing wrong here? Because they're basically getting an uncontested 20 minutes into the game
All right.
potentially.
Spec R.
one thing that is going to be somewhat difficult, and I think we can, is TSC, despite having ASOL, is very single. They're all physical damage outside of ASOL. So like, if this Malphite builds full armor and like they ult and Tristana jumps on top of the ASOL and like they catch this guy out mid late game, this Malphite could just become like unkillable
Look,
in any fight.
I do like both Pillar and Malphite capable of actually interrupting Samira ulti as well. Uh, but I find it difficult for them to execute. I think if Tristana gets huge and Acel becomes irrelevant, then this Malphite can also just become the biggest problem for TSC. Oh, it's gonna be a fun series, right?
It's gonna be very exciting.
Oh my god, I can feel it in your tone, Tim. All the excitement.
I mean,
Thanks.
realistically though, I think if I would be rooting for TSC here, because I think RB's ceiling is way too high for the rest of the tournament, and every team should be like respecting them at the very least.
Yeah,
They're cooking.
they're
Let them cook.
cooking. I did call them the winners of this upcoming series. So
Interesting.
we shall see.
No.
The ASOL first pick though kind of screams we haven't really paid attention to the meta, or we just don't care.
We don't care is the answer.
Yeah. I'm pretty low on ASOL right now, personally. I don't think it's
Dude, it's
like I
BTL.
don't think it's as
Since
scary.
when have they cared about meta?
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone from 47% to over 51% on the patch. I don't think it is as weak as people are giving it credit for. I think a lot of people have dropped it, and so the people who have put practice in and actually,
Yeah.
understand the champ are still seeing quite positive results with it.
Good for
Yeah.
those people.
But whether or not Javi has put in that practice with how long he's been out of the country for remains to be seen.
Look, all I know is that Sova lineups don't exactly translate to ASOL lineups ever.
Mm.
Hobby.
My general rationale is you shouldn't be blind picking ASOL because there's way too much to potentially stop you.
Yeah.
Just business.
Like Tristana here is really scary, right? It's just I would not want to be playing that ASOL. You're out of the game for way too long.
How long do they have to swap the Karthus and Tristana?
Until 20 seconds. Imagine if you could just swap positions, like in fucking solo queue.
Oh man.
I wonder if there's.
That'd be so painful.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a chance they do what we did against ASOL, where they swap, and they might not swap champions, but they might just swap roles entirely. Like Paula might go mid, and Brian might go bot.
Mm,
I've seen. I think I've heard whisperings in the wind of RB maybe testing something like that out, but we'll see.
nah. Don't trust it.
Don't trust it.
Oh my god.
This team, I'm
There's
doubtful.
no way Hobby plays the Samira and Miles plays the ASOL.
I
Wait.
actually just looked at Javi's match history, and he has 0 ASOL games. Wait, PJ on what in the hell?
They're swapping
What's going
completely.
on?
Oh my god. Wait a second. It's PJ on Samira. Okay, so they're really trying to capitalize bot lane by putting their two top ranked players bot
Whoa.
lane. Miles on the
Oh
ASOL.
god. Oh
Javi on
jeez.
Sion.
I don't actually dislike it.
I don't either. But that actually, I was thinking about it. Like, that makes sense because Miles is not a Samira player, really. Which is why the pick caught me off guard.
Oh
What's
goodness.
going on this game?
Some.
They are cooking. Can we show the can we show client to the stream so they could see the odd pick?
I don't have
the
it
odd swap?
client stuff set up,
Oh damn.
but I do need to change my overlay.
Can I get a Discord stream? Is that possible?
I
Or no?
can start streaming it. Yeah.
It's not going to be
Thank
on
you.
my end because I do
Yeah.
not want to sack it.
So for those of you in chat who didn't quite catch it, TSC has pulled a big switcheroo. The Tristana is going mid on Red Bullies, and the Karthus is going bot. But some PJ top lane is swapping to AD carry, playing Samira. Defy Insight, the AD carry, is swapping mid on the Aurelion Soul and Javier. The mid lane is swapping top to play the Scions. We've got 3 different players. We're doing a big shuffle of roles, and
The
we'll see how
question
they do it.
is, if this doesn't work out, do we see it again next game?
If TSC lose, they'll have side
Ooh.
selection like they did this time. I have to imagine this is I don't want to say make or break is harsh, but it's sort of like double or nothing. Like if TSC win with this, how much does it throw Red Bullies plans into the dumpster? Because now they're like, crap, do we have to ban this like crazy swap stuff? Also makes them doubt, oh god, where are things going next game? Say but they've got to win with it first.
Yeah. All right. Is it time to close the Gamba? I've got a minute.
How many predictions do we have in there? Not a lot. We've got 4 and 2. How many points? Oh, I've got 6,300. Huh.
I believe in the Blitzcrank. The
Yeah.
crank is too good.
Throwing the money at the crank.
Yeah. It's not very valuable bet though if I do that.
This is not. I was somewhat expecting PJ to lane swap this game. This is not the lane I was expecting him to go to. Well, it's technically the lane, but not the role. I expected him to possibly swap support. Man has spammed like 80 Senna games in the last like 2 weeks. I was expecting possibly a PJ support.
No way. Not with
Senna,
Matthew.
Sen-
Matthew is a
Matthew could go
support main.
mid. Javi goes AD carry. I
No,
don't know.
no,
There's some
no,
spicy.
no way. That is a Matthew support always in this.
Oh God! Well, we're going in. Are we all feeling, given the ease of execution, TSC even after all the lane swaps? Or are we is anybody switching allegiance now that we've seen the way they're finally planning on playing it?
Ooh. Hmm.
I ended the submissions because we're going in.
I think.
On the
Okay.
not Tristana team, that is what I would expect from Anne Marie. No points for Tristana ever.
Yeah. There's no game link in this game, unfortunately, for Anne Marie, so I'm gonna put my money on the not Tristana team also.
I suppose this makes a lot more sense because when I was looking at Javi's match history, he didn't have a single game on Ace Soul, so it would not have made sense to send him mid on that.
I mean,
We're gonna see an invade.
he did practice it when it first got reworked.
We got a counter for the invade. They know there's a blitz crank, so they are playing safe, grouping up.
Yep, playing the full clump. Meanwhile, TSC goes for the 5-point spread. And I like this. Matthew's gonna leave a ward up. Oh, no, he didn't, actually.
Whoa.
I thought he was gonna leave a
That-
ward and swap for the bush control in bot lane.
Minions have spawned.
I don't know why the directed camera has me stuck here.
Just staring at the Seraphine dancing. They're trying to sell us on the skin. It's an advertisement.
Yeah, clearly. It is the new
The
Seraphine
AI
skin.
has learned. The Fairy Court one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a bot lane start for Michi Poo. Or bot side start. Meanwhile, Man goes for his own red on the top side of the map.
I don't think either jungle knows where the other one is starting, so
They'll
we'll
know
see how the
soon
lanes
enough.
play.
With the delay in showing up, they definitely suspect
There
it.
we go.
You'd suspect bot, yeah. Oh yes, this is the tank matchup I want to see. Look at them hit each other.
Still can't believe it's Hobby on Scion.
Yeah, honestly, that is not a Javi top lane pick. I would have expected him playing Kled or Shen even. Level 2 is hit by the RB bot lane first. But this is not a bot lane that you can just abuse.
Yeah, you can't quite abuse level 2 on Karthus Seraphine.
And Blitzcrank going off for a quick roam. It's gonna see that the blue is up and knows that Trundle started topside.
Mian is looking for either a play mid, looking to get an invade going topside, or just hovering because he's afraid.
Oh,
Witch
this
gonna
is
show up.
dangerous for Power Core and Wired. They're going in, but the exhaust comes in. PJ is going down.
He's gonna die here.
First blood to Wired, and Karthus passive, or I guess Karthus E, too strong.
God.
Can't block those.
They don't respect the card this early level.
PJ had heal there too. Didn't
Yeah,
blow it even after he flashed in.
really
I don't
nice.
think it changes the play. But
Yeah, really nicely timed exhaust, and Michipoof steals the blue buff, and is gonna get flashed on by Man.
Whoa, Megan's flashing. Oh my god.
Brian
Nope.
is here, and they're gonna donate this kill. Nope, Mayan is gonna take it. He says, "Give me my buff back." Smacks him upside the head.
Yeah, and RB swinging hard at the very get-go. We love it. We love to see it. Except that, you know, I was expecting the explosiveness to be Samir Blitzcrank, not Karthus Seraphine. Oh, that is
Oh, here
pain.
it goes.
That's the
And
Tristana
now-
into Acel
That's why
matchup.
you don't blind
Yep.
pick Soul. Brian gets a cold start too. It's a with murder.
Ooh,
right
the
there.
attempted hook.
Wait, now he's
doesn't
no
happen.
hook.
Ooh,
He's dead.
Oh,
you want?
Oh my god.
I don't think Mayan
his bot
wins
lane's
this
coming in. No, his bot lane's coming in. He does win this. The slow's
Yeah.
coming through. The blocks come in. Man is. Oh, my
Oh
god,
my
the Guardian
God.
proc! What is this?
Wow. Oh, and more just on the mid lane.
Is Miles not leveled as... He does have his W. I'm surprised I haven't seen him use it to get away from either of these Tristana dives.
It kind of doesn't matter because you move so slowly that
Yeah.
you still
And
get
you basically
3 proc.
you need to hold it for ganks.
And Pantene Puma holding his own right now in the top lane. Had to burn TP, but so did Javi. Michipu going for an invade, gets some vision down. Might look to gank this top lane, but it's not a great spot for him to do so.
No. Sion's already got a cloth armor. I don't think that's...
Opts for the recall. I'm surprised he didn't decide to just take Krugs, given that he had vision on both Raptors and Red side.
He's probably still feeling a little burn from the blue invade. I wouldn't blame him. You get... Oop, this could be a kill for the
another
Tristana, and...
Oh, he
Oh,
flashes. He gets.
And he
the-
jumps out.
Oh,
That's the counter coming through in spades.
I could just feel Anne Marie's rage in chat.
And this is
a
a
rough
easy...
start.
Oop, Mitch does
Go-
not get it. No flash, but they're gonna not engage.
Yeah.
Is this a Javi kill? Javi doesn't have mana for this.
He does have flash. He might try and push it under turret. Slow but steady top lane fight. So despite the early kills going into favor of RB, the TSC bot lane is very much farmed ahead. Oh, that's a dirty trade, Brian. I hate it. And for those who don't remember last season's, was it semifinals? Yes. The B gang pulled this Karthus bot lane against Second Breakfast. And I was on the receiving end of that, and it was very frustrating to play against. We see man coming in top lane. It's gonna be seen through a ward. Is gonna pillar, not care. Sion's fully healthy, so it might just be an
Javi
HP
just
game.
walked this one out. And after all that, Javi's even up HP.
Yeah.
Javi is winning the trade now.
Javi's just fighting, does not care. No channels
I mean,
there.
Panty Puma's fighting
Oh
in
my
minion wave, so
And Mayan is debating coming back. He can't decide. He's gone up and down the river. He's looking
coming
for it
in.
now.
He's gonna be waiting for Tristana. It looks like it's been called out by Defiant Sight. So surely, yeah, he's respecting it. He's. Oh, the Malphite ulti. Oh, the side ult denial!
Pillar.
Beautiful pillar by man. And Captain Javier goes down, pounced by the RB topside. Oh, but here's the counterplay. It's looking like a full dive onto the RB bot lane.
Diving Karthus is never fun.
They smell this out though.
You walk
Back
away.
off. Defiant Sight is gonna go in, get rooted. Eats a little bit of chunk damage, but this is gonna be a huge amount of plates going for onto Plobe.
Despite the 2 early deaths, Plobe is actually up 300 gold on the Karthus right now.
Yeah. That's what, 2 plates and 30 CS. Oh, hook lands onto the Seraphine. And the Ignite is burned, but nothing comes of it.
Karthus Skittles just zone him away.
A big XP advantage, so both bot laners level 6 and RB's still level 5. Man, Spectre did just do Javi dirty. Watch
What,
it.
that Q?
That
Q
Q.
was a bit wild.
I do enjoy how it's Javi's on the blue team and his Scion skin is very, very blue. And Puma's on the red team and his Malphite skin is very, very red.
Wait.
And so you just got the... Puma's on the red team, excuse
Oh,
me.
yeah.
They're just color coordinated for their teams.
Rift Herald summon. This is gonna be a lot of
This-
damage.
Not quite dead tower, but having like...
Oh, the flash comes
Oh,
in.
Okay.
Man
May
is
gets
gonna.
hooked. Ace ult.
Mark
That is
goes
a-
down, but Michipu is also gonna fall. Oh, Cyan ulti. Come in hot.
Coming?
Gets nothing. Nice split. Oh, Karthus ulti for good measure. Pal
Not
wants
gonna-
money. What's
I
the first
assume
strike?
his first strike had to have been down for that. Had to have been on cooldown after that skirmish mid. Isn't that how that ability works? It's like a 25-second cooldown early?
I don't know. Maybe. Probably. But the TP saved by Panting Puma. And now, oh, Defiant Sight teleports to the top lane to catch the wave. Nick getting a nice little reset. He's going for the Iceborne Gauntlet.
I'm here for the power card.
Oh man.
No,
it's a
no,
banger.
it's this man. This man's the reason I hate this pick.
But it's so good.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh yeah, Scion farming. Yes, please.
Oh, nice hook
Oh
in
my
the silence,
God.
but he jumps
wait.
out.
He just get out.
Damn.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
He didn't fly. Oh, the last tick of Ignite didn't do it. Okay.
Wow, he
I respect it. I
the
respect it.
flash traded there. Oh, I don't.
Good
disengage.
from the RB side.
You see the Wukong and instantly say no. We're done. All right, Brian's finished his call and has finished his first mythic, along with the Divine Sunder from Trundle. Oh wow, the hook lands onto Wired once more and he's gonna go down.
Yep.
Beautiful heads up play from Pika Pika. This is a small window where RB has equal numbers. Once more with Malphite burning
I want RB to
TP.
start this. Yeah, they've got double mythic to no mythics on TSC side.
And they're gonna go for it. Malphite ult is a deadly threat. So it's just gonna be a dragon taken by RB for an exchange for some damage top lane. I don't know if Miles got any turret plates. I think they might have just expired. He might have gotten one, maybe two.
Yeah, I think it's like probably one top.
Anna's roaming top, but he might. Oh, first tower goes down bot lane. Never mind.
Oh.
Almost 2 towers in trade though. This is very good position for TSC, all things considered. For 2 to 6, 2 dragons down, this game is very close in gold.
Yeah. Big money on the Tristana.
I think kind of as we talked about earlier in Champ Select though, that RB scales better, and their whole goal we were talking about was just stall this out, get it to late, let us farm up, and being up early is even better. So
Yeah. We've got 4 mythics now on the RB side to the 3 on the TSC side. Wow, Pala actually went for the free boots. He's just maximizing his value. He said first strike.
I hate free boots.
same. I cannot stand them.
Y'all need to gank more if you're gonna get free boots. This is a nice stack from TSC. Catching them a bit unawares. Decadona is still in bot lane. He's gonna go for this turret. Carthazol is thrown in. Matthew misses the hook and is gonna get stuck here. Flashes away.
I think that hit it.
I think it hit the Malphite as he ulted.
Oh
One might
man, it's gonna go
describe him as
down.
an unstoppable force.
And it's full wipe. Decadona does make it in eventually with his TP.
The amount of CC just lets Plobe catch everybody.
Oh, Brian's wanting these resets so hard. But overall, I think this isn't full disaster for RB. They still have 2 dragons to their name. And it's now, what, 2k gold lead for TSC? They can wait. They just need to not get too antsy out with plays like that.
Crazy swing back though from where it was earlier.
True.
I think
They're trying to
that
get this tower though.
yeah, they're gonna get this tower to even up the gold, and then I think that fight also wasn't their ideal fight. And even with that fight going south and TSC now having the gold lead, I think if their fights play out the way it's more supposed to, that can look a lot better. I like the look, just not the way it played out.
Yeah. But Matthew definitely making his presence felt. 0 deaths, 5 assists on this Blitzcrank already.
Yeah, I actually love the Blitzcrank as an answer to the immobile bot lane, especially of RB. Like, if you can just poke holes in the comp that RB has crafted with Blitzcrank, then they just fall apart.
God, Brian's almost finished his Bloodthirster. Farming up a storm.
What
TSC
level
is-
does Miles finish the row of stacking? Will it be 15?
Probably 15.
Yeah.
3 stacks now. He's got what, 7 more minutes? 25? Yeah. I think that's fair.
So he'll ding over to 16 right on time.
Oh, Wired is speeding himself up. Defiant Sight. Oh, nice flash from Wired. Oh, pretty solid Seraphine ult. Decadona is here. The Karthus ult. Oh my god, that Malphite ulti was disgusting.
Yeah, that was so gross.
I don't know about this one.
And this is the fight that RB wanted. The resets are coming.
Oh my god.
Triple
A quad?
kill. No,
Oh, they
Wired
didn't get
says
the
my
quad.
quad.
Wait, He didn't get the hard steel stack from Brian.
He did get 4 in that fight, though, I think.
No, he got 3.
Yeah, he got 3. I'm just
Still pretty
saying, if you're
value.
going down, just get that last hard steel stack.
Could have hit wired. But huge fight from RB. That is exactly what we were calling for. Fights on their terms.
Yeah. I think the Malphite ult there was just so value. The first one in the team fight where they lost, he did it to like eat the hook as well, and then it was on to, I believe, solo on Blitzcrank,
Yeah.
which seemed like it was a good pick, but then the rest of the team fight playing out as long as
Oh,
it
a
did. then
TP
just meant that
force
they-
here.
Whoa.
Aesol comes in.
Real.
I think he's a little preemptive. But added to that, the Karthus ult first strike amplifying damage on there instantly just goes in. Alright, the Rift
Yeah,
Herald is some. Ooh. They're not gonna Baron. They're sure. Oh my god, they are Baroning.
Oh my god, I
And they
love it.
know it.
Low
They
call.
know it. This
Wait,
flip.
that worked.
Oh, man!
Oh,
Man,
that's
dead.
exactly what they need for this play.
That's it. That should be it.
No way.
They have Seraphine ult. They can do something.
RB fights
Samir
this.
doesn't win
There's
wall.
no way they don't fight this. There's the
Samir
Seraphine
didn't win
ult.
wall.
Fine.
Mitch secures
Okay.
it.
Okay.
They
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 have
got
their
it.
tools. They have Malphite ulti to maybe look for a pick.
They're not gonna go for it. Nice response from TSC.
I love that Baron call.
That
Yeah.
was so decisive with the TP
They were
down
pinging
to
it
try to
as
get
they
a
were
pick.
spawning. They just immediately ran.
Yeah, they dropped the Herald mid, got a turret, and said they need to come in and really beautiful hook from Matthew with the pink ward giving vision over the wall. As soon as Trundle presses W, he's locked in an animation, throws it out.
This is also just such decisive calls from TS.
Power Troll's wired.
How
How could
the Aurelion Soul TP after Dragon was finished into immediately going up towards the Baron? There's zero hesitation.
How many teams get aced and then on respawn immediately like, you know what, we just lost a team fight around an objective. Let's go force the next one.
Well, think of the value. He actually stopped their recalls by doing that. So they wouldn't have the time to actually get onto the Baron.
Ooh, big ult out of Michipu.
This is looking really good for TSC though.
Nah, that
Oh, never
Malphite
mind.
is still too tanky.
Burn.
He's getting low.
Wants it.
Clove's
Huge
going
ult.
in. The Wombo.
Clove
Gets a
my
huge
God.
shutdown.
TSC, the triple. Is it a
for Plove
penta?
the
Wait.
Warrior. Plenta for Plove the
Penta,
Warrior.
okay.
oh
Oh my god.
whoa,
You know
just
what? Never doubt the man.
Hashtag Samira things.
Yeah, hashtag
I've seen this man play Samira so well.
Do they have a wave mid? Plobe's crashing it.
Yeah.
They've got a wave. I don't think they end, but they might get double inhib here.
That was
They
disgusting.
don't have a
from the
wave
side of TSC.
for this. But they do have a wave top lane. Wired's just respawned. And Hobby
gotta-
is a Scion. Does not care. So it's only a turret down. I feel like if they were focused together, they could have at least taken one inhib.
They still have Soul to worry about, which is something going very much for the side of RB. They could get this as early as 24 and a half minutes, which is
Yeah.
very strong.
Tech Soul 2, which is
Yeah.
one of the better ones.
I want to see RB stop looking for the Blitzcrank as much.
I was about to say the exact same thing. It was what you called the first time they lost the fight. They solo ulted the Blitzcrank, and then the second time when they won, they didn't, and the third time when they lost, it was a solo Blitzcrank ulti. So we're starting to see a trend. Don't ult the Blitzcrank.
Yeah, they just have to use those tools on Samira or Aurelion Soul, because although Blitz provides a lot with the pick, he just has to be so isolated for you to burst him before the rest of his team gets there. And if the Samira shows up or the Aurelian Soul at this point shows up as well, and you don't have those tools to kill them, they're just gonna run through you.
Yeah,
I
no,
want to see TSC pulling off for Dragon now. They don't have any business pushing this with
no
the Baron.
ability
Go to
to
Dragon.
interrupt the
Ace ult.
Samira ulti.
Realistically, they just have to send Michipu to drag.
Yeah, Sion is saying, I'm Sion, I shove. Javi eats a bunch of damage, but he's gonna walk away. It's gonna be okay.
Here's Ion.
Oh, this hook doesn't get anybody.
Strong man, but I don't
Oh,
think
man.
he fights this
Samira is still alive. That beautiful wind wall.
Oh my gosh.
The
she's
Aurelian
a-
Soul damage on everyone.
This is a TSC fight if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
I think this is just a TSC game right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 for 0.
The
Miles
Ace ult.
going in on the Fire Dragon.
Oh my god.
Goodness me, that is a Wombo team fight comp if I've ever seen one.
And honestly, PJ, beautiful wind wall. Just stops the Seraphine ulti from hitting his entire team.
I think it's huge that, yeah, the
Okay, I
Malphite
gotta
engage
take off.
can come in, knock
you
the
later.
Samira up, but nobody can follow up. And she just wind walls all the incoming damage and then gets to pop off.
Yeah.
Could this be game?
Ooh.
Powell's looking to
Kyle's
stop
going
it.
for it. You can't stop it.
Out of the
It's gonna be
Nexus?
game.
It's gonna be close. No, it's not. I
he-
lied. It's
yeah,
not close. I lied.
he
It's not
definitely
close.
gets it. They definitely get it.
Close.
Maybe if the Malphite had ulti.
Those were some beautiful team fights from the side of TSC to get that dub, though.
Mhm.
Yeah. Really, really well played.
Who called the 25 minutes on the Rod of Ages?
Both me and Walker.
Yeah.
Uh,
25-44, 10 stacks.
it wasn't me. I don't deserve this credit.
Oh, okay, so then it was just me.
Oof.
I mean, I'll take it if you
Or
want to
no,
give it to me.
that might have been Oh shit! Why can't I think? Tim.
I'll
might
take
have
the
been
credit.
Tim.
It was all me.
I asked if it was gonna be around the 16 level mark, and he said, "Yeah, probably about 25 minutes." Sorry, Walker. I can't do my boy Tim like that.
No worries. I understand. I have to take away my credit. That's just how it is sometimes.
Howell put out some damage that game. 23,000 on the Karthus. The next closest was 19,000 on the Ace Soul.
Damn.
He's putting in work. And I
That's
know
what-
PJ got his Penta. Everybody got to see that on the Samira, just Samira things. But that man started off 0-2-0, getting
Yeah.
losing that like 2v2 at level 3, and then they went to kill Mayan in his jungle and died, I think, again at level 3. Like, I feel most AD carries would just completely shut down after that, not get a Penta, 20 minutes later.
Yeah.
What I will say is PJ has a real strong mental.
Was insane, honestly. And Matthew with some really impactful hooks.
Mm-hmm. That
Uh,
hook to get the Baron and secure it, killing
Yeah.
Mayan, yeah.
but honestly, RB just need to clean up a bit of their fights. I don't think that this whole everybody swapped lanes put them too far like on the back foot. I think they played early game rather well, early and mid game really. And they should be able to like just bounce back.
Yeah, there were a couple of fights that I like talked about during the game where I feel like their execution was slightly not there, and that gave TSC the opportunities that they took to get into the game. So if they can clean up those fights, that's a very different looking game.
Alright, how they post? Oh my god, they're quick with it. Well, got a bit of time before draft starts for our next game. Based on discussion, it's going to be at 7:51, so we got about 2 minutes. Oh. Mm. All right, and with that, RB has selected blue side. So we're going to possibly see a slight adjustment in the priorities in terms of champ picks.
We need a bigger Twitch chat. I can't read.
Can't read.
I
Wait.
hate this thing.
Pop it out.
All right, so you joining the spectate?
No, I'm a dummy. I forgot.
You
Here I
forgot
am.
that you were spectate.
Yeah, I forgot that one.
All right. Well, let's see if they can do their whole shuffle. All right, there's the spec link.
Nice.
James, move down, please.
Down?
Yeah, you're in team. All right. All right, we are ready to start this, so. think RB players might be in the restroom.
I think Wired must be AFK still.
Oh, there he moves.
Mm-hmm. Blue R, there we go. Just as you say it, they're all back.
All right. And draft has started, so I can start the prediction. There we go. So, do you expect much ban changes? They possibly banned the Samira, right? But or do you leave it up and say we just need to play better?
I think it's tough because TSC obviously showed they're willing to be incredibly versatile, and PJ can swap anywhere. So it's like the Silas ban. If PJ's not going to run top, do you need to ban Silas? But if you don't ban it, you don't know where he's going to end up. It's tough.
Well,
The Twitch comes out. I think that's good for Miles, just because it takes him off some comfort. But
Again, he can go mid
yeah,
or
there.
top.
What do you do? What do you do when you have no
Yeah.
idea where people are going to play?
Yeah, you have two people that are comfortable in 3 different roles, and then you have Hobby that's comfortable in 2.
Mhm.
I honestly think you still ban the Silas because Hobby still plays it.
I agree with Silas Ban.
I mean, PJ plays the Silas.
Yeah.
I think PJ's the
Hobby does as
scarier
well.
Silas.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that's it.
100%, but it's a flex.
I think the problem is you just ban. I think RB needs to have an idea of what they want to play and just say, regardless of who's going where, what do we not want to see into what we're trying to draft here, especially with blue side. You've got a prio pick. You've got something you want. What can you get rid of to make that comfort, even better? Also, I'm not sure if it's my internet, but the stream is not moving for me. It's stuck at 24 seconds
Yeah,
on
it's stuck for
blue
me as
ban.
well. That's weird. Is it moving now?
I hear audio, but it's not moving. All right, there, it's moving now. So Zaya and Silas Ban. They banned the
pivot.
ASOL.
TCS ban it this time. Red side.
Yep.
Get the dragon out of here.
Wait, really? They think that RB would value the ASOL that highly? Interesting.
I think it's surprising too, but I also feel any team that hasn't banned ASOL and lost to it gets clowned on for why didn't you ban ASOL. So I think it's a bit of a safety ban.
ASOL's beatable. Oh my god, wait a sec. I just realized Bard is available for Wired.
But I think Wired has lost both of his Bard games this season.
Look,
Let me
ye have
check.
little faith. It's Wired
Ye,
Bard.
It's still wired on board,
ye,
yeah.
ye, ye have little faith. I played with the man last season, and we drafted Bard every time it was up. But all I'm saying is statistically, it has not been the best showing this season. But I have hope, and I love his Bard, and he will be dressed to the nines in his black tux, and I can't complain.
We've got a Mundo from Panting Puma, which is honestly really solid pick for him. He's been quite enjoying playing the Doctor. What's the lock in? It's a Lux lock in for the bot lane, most likely. That's like I'm pretty certain that's gotta be a Lux support to try and punish the Bard and to try and get access to the Karthus with poke.
Very curious if Brian's going to be piloting this Karthus or if it's going to go back down to Powa. More than likely back down to Powa, but I feel like Karthus Bard is not ideal.
It's a Victor ban, so they suspect that it's a Karthus bot again. There's the Caitlyn removal from RB.
I kind of like the Karthus Bard, if I'm being honest. At a
Yeah.
certain point, Bard just wants to leave and go away, and Karthus just wants to kind of power farm.
Yeah.
Press R every few minutes, and it gives Bard the ability to just say, okay, bye, bud, and leave, and Karthus is happy to see him go. It's not going to do anything to the opposing laners. They're just going to kind of it's going to be a handshake, but... Vigar and Victor. We've seen some pop-off Vigar games taking something away from Brian that could just be a bit of an outplay button. Karthus plus Vagar, you press Karthus R, and then Vagar just presses R, and anybody's going to die.
Yeah.
It's a Nyla bit. All right, so that looks like a PJ band set for ADC Plobe rather than Miles, because Miles does not play Nyla.
No.
Is PG playing on his Smurf? Like, where are these? Wonder.
Yeah, it's a Zeri. Okay, this better be a Lux mid, because I do not like the idea of Zeri Lux.
Yeah. Or it's just very mid. So a
Don't
huge curveball.
stop. Do we see a Vi? No, it's the
I really
Tristana
hope
locked in again.
I really hope it is a buy. They currently have no one to lock down the Zeri.
My stream froze again.
That one's on you, bud. Mine's so
Yeah.
good.
Jesus Christ, you made me panic.
No, no, no. It was 100%. I was actually getting like a loading circle thing, so I knew it was on me. Ooh, the Hecarim.
Hackerim.
Strong right now. Horrible splash art, but you win some, you
Oh,
lose some.
yeah.
Well,
'Cause
not
they
the
did my
splash art
boy
itself.
dirty.
The icon.
Yeah.
The icon isn't great. The splash art I think is good.
The splasher just makes it look like, oh, look, it's four-legged Mordekaiser. Any support?
Well, I mean, are they wrong? Is it not just fourth-legged Mordekaiser?
No! It's completely different lore, James. Come on. It's going to be a Vex mid.
Hackerim's from the Shadow Isles. Mordekaiser's from Noxus. Come on.
Nope.
Yes.
Actually, though.
Mord is from the Shadow Isles. What?
No. Mordekaiser is housed in Noxus.
Yeah, and the Immortal Bastion. Read your lore, James.
I refuse to believe this. I don't care where he's housed. I care where the man came from. And you don't get that green, glowy bullshit energy if you don't come from the Shadow Isles.
Yeah, about that. He was literally betrayed by LeBlanc, man.
Yeah.
All I know is whoever wrote his lore must have been the same person who wrote the Ruination event lore.
Whoa,
Oh, bro.
whoa.
Let's not talk about the Ruination event, lore.
That's
We
harsh,
don't talk
man.
about that.
That's harsh.
Right. We stand by no words speaking by our friend here.
So they did a good job with the Ruined King game, and I hear the book is good.
Oh, the game was amazing, I must say.
Yeah, the game. Yeah.
Yeah, the game was very good.
A bit short to my taste, but really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, who's looking forward to that Silas game?
Oh, the new one? It's like isn't it like a beat 'em up or something? I can't remember what it's supposed to be.
No idea.
All I know is it looks 8-bit.
Look sick. Oh, Jesus.
Age Seeker.
Coco is saying Hecarim is from Camivore. Yes, I know that. He's the leader of the Iron Order. This is from the Ruination book. The book isn't good. It's okay at best. Thanks, Coco, for your 5-second review of the Ruination book.
Quick Spark Notes review.
It's not even the Spark Notes review, man.
Fine, it's an Amazon review. I don't know.
That's true. That's an Amazon review. Ah, fun times. Alright, with everything locked in. Yeah, sure. I don't believe this trade for 1 second.
Oh, Zeri. Okay.
No, it was the Hecarim unwired.
Have you seen that man jungle?
Yes.
Good answer. I also have seen it.
What do you mean? It's amazing. 10 out of 10.
We're once again looking at the same lane shuffle as last time. TSC is now locked in. It is PJ on Zeri. It is Javi on Scion, and it is Defiant Sight on the Vex.
Alright, I've gotta get going to make dinner, but I hope the game 2 and potentially game 3 are as much of bangers as the first one. And good luck with the rest of the cast.
Thanks,
Oh
dude.
my god. This
Goodbye.
man hates us.
I just want to eat curry.
It's so it's food greater than everybody else here.
Yes.
I respect
Honestly,
that.
I was gonna say honestly, I understand.
It's
Enjoy your
Manti
curry
food.
Curry.
too. I
Enjoy your
haven't
Manti and
had.
food.
Curry. I've got half a Subway sub day old in the refrigerator. That's what I've got for dinner. It's an Italian, so it'll be yummy, but
Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a good sub.
Damn it, you're all making me hungry and I don't want to cook anymore.
may I
I.
recommend Subway?
No, I'm
Yeah.
not getting
You could have a
Subway.
day and a half old Subway sandwich.
That sounds even worse.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All I know is I actually kind of like, if we're going back to the game, and being somewhat looking at that, I kind of like the Zeri pick into the Karthus, because you're sort of like, this is going to be a handshaky lane, Bard's eventually going to leave, and Karthus and Zeri are just going to kind of free farm. And giving Zeri that like handshaky lane to get her mid to late feels very nice.
Right.
I think Tristana Vex is going to be a bit skill matchup, but we'll see. Obviously, Vex can just scare the Tristana away, but if her fear is down, Trish kind of can go in with impunity.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna go make my food
Oh, yeah.
though. Good luck, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
But I also think TSC holistically is an easier comp to execute. Scion, Wukong, Vex, Lux Binds, a lot of things to catch people with and set up fights, whereas RB's like Hecarim just runs really fast and throws an ulti, and then we have almost nothing to follow up with from a CC perspective.
Yeah.
Like sure, Mundo and Hecarim are gonna run at you really fast, but they don't got a lot of ways to lock you down. These Gambas are weak.
It's because they all gambled away in the first round. It's at least a more even spread, 42 to
Mm-hmm.
58. Well, I'm closing submission in a couple seconds.
42 to 58. I'm seeing 1500 versus 2100.
I meant percentage wise.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
All right.
Makes sense.
Closing submission, people.
Wait, do you use Opera? Is that the funky?
Yeah.
Opera's
Okay.
great. Monsieur, can you put the stream back on for Discord?
Oh yeah, it keeps dropping
Oh,
off whenever we go into game. While we're paused, I'm gonna go grab that half a Subway sandwich.
Oh.
alright, let's see. Power core with the shadow to all the bees. Imagine.
All I know is nobody has pre-game synergy like the Bees did. Hitting you with the buzz to start off the game.
True. Alright, and we're good to go. Thanks, spectator, for letting us know that it needs to buffer for half a sec. I need to adjust all these dumb overlays. Alright. We're waiting.
They're just making your life difficult, having to drag the portraits all over the place.
Yeah, well, I'm not responsible for that. In the end, it's a quick fix.
Follow the handsome bard. Follow him. There he is.
Finds the Lux, gets a little bit of poke.
Gets that gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 gold to the Lux. And a mana flow band stack. So.
All the value.
Oh. Wire tries to sidestep it and steps, by doing so, steps back into the proc. So it's 80 gold to 60 gold. That first proc still edging out Pika Pika. Man runs into Michipu, or rather the other way around.
No, not enough attack speed to get that ward though.
Panty Puma already donking with the ukulele. It's gonna move around. Here comes the good luck, have fun from everybody.
No. I don't think we've touched on the severity of this game for bullies and the pressure they're feeling. If they lose this one, that is their season 9 lives over and done. This game is do or die.
No sweat.
For the bullies.
Easy peasy,
Yeah.
right? Going to game 3 here. Once again, Brian is just gonna do Tristana things, throw a bomb on people. Oh, nice stun from Wired. Gets a bit of poke in.
Double ward from the TSC bottom lane.
Got the ping value right there. That's
Their
10
lack
gold.
of synergy showing.
And Wired dabs in front of them. Wait, but he's got to respect that level 2. He does. Lux Binding doesn't land.
Somebody who plays Karthus more than I do, you not typically start tier? Or is that too greedy of a start?
I think
Too
it's
greedy.
too greedy. Generally, if you start with Doran's Ring with the Q mana refresh on executes, you're able to stay pretty much in lane as long as you get your last hits.
The more I see of this mid lane matchup, I'm scared for Defy Insight. Brian plays a pretty potent Vex, so I'm pretty sure he knows all the angles of when he can actually jump in on top of her.
Oh, Panty Puma. Panty Puma! Ooh, Javi could have flashed in for that.
Yeah, Black Soul Furnace and gotten that.
But the key thing here that Powercore is suffering from is not getting the ISO. Oh, Javi.
Early Persona Roam.
I didn't even see that happening on the map. I was too busy watching the CSing. And first blood to man after punishing the stuck Captain Javier. Ooh, Nice double stun. Ignite is used for the flash. Power core is gonna be okay because there's coffee here,
That's
or
why
is it tea?
you don't give him the bard.
It's cafe cuties. It's gotta be coffee, right?
No, that's tea.
Oh, the flash, but the ignite comes onto Pika Pika. He's gonna live. In an active roaming from both mid laners.
Can't Puma winning in the trades.
Sounds like Mundo things.
Yeah.
You land that Q. Oh, he doesn't win that one. That's
Nope,
a
not
lot
once
of
you
damage.
face tank a full Scion Q.
Yeah, he doesn't have his passive up.
Is there a non-ulti ability in the game that does more damage than a fully charged Scion Q? Like,
Vigar Q
not that I can
because
think of.
stonks. Or Nasus Q
Mm.
because stonks.
well, I was gonna specify level 1, but oh well. Never mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
Nasus Q level 1 can still do a lot of damage.
Stop. I mean,
He regrets his decision.
the game. Never mind.
Oh. They've got a bit of a lull state. Power Core did get a recall off, so he's down 10 CS for his troubles because the wave was shoved in.
Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong here. The Carthage should have gotten tier on that back.
Not necessarily.
Either that or commit to Aroa.
I don't think so. Ro is a little too squishy.
Flash for this
Oh,
PJ.
PJ
And he
flash
flashed.
rush. Oh, Power Core stuck with people.
Mitchie was here,
But
running up to his mid laner though, but they are on the wrong side of the
and
map.
Hecarim's in the zone. He's gonna go for Pika Pika, get that kill.
Easy kill.
Wait, how did Karthus get an assist to that? With the slow?
The slow.
And honestly, good response from RB. Able to salvage a very dangerous situation there for their bot lane.
Paua knowing, even though it was the wrong side of the map, to run to his mid laner and not just flee back to the tower.
That's the one thing about RB I've always noticed this season is that they have really good communication for where people are on the map.
Yeah, and definitely trust on their teammates there. I'm sure that was Power Core. He doubled back originally to go to turret, and probably Brian was like, I'm on my way, I'm here first, you're fine. He was able to path up. But it's going to be a dragon attempted here by TSC. Bard gank. It's nothing. And that actually dissuades the TSC team from getting it. It's kind of shocking. Bard should know that the Lux is in the area. There's the Lux binding. Misses. Bard's behind and Pika Pika's gonna eat all of this
That's it.
damage and
Good night.
huge kill onto Power Core from there.
Why you don't give the man Bard?
Yeah, and once again we see an early CS lead from Plove. Bard starting the dragon as man clears his red buff and Blast comes over.
God, I wish people would do that for me. I could just tell them, start my objective for me. I'll be there in a second.
No.
Nah, that's not a thing that happens.
And Panty Puma feeling the pain of this Scion now. Has ulted already. It's almost back up, so he should be able to regen.
I feel like we're going to see a lot of that.
Did get the back off too.
This is gonna be
yeah.
a dead
Round
Pika
stage dead
Pika.
left.
Yeah.
And very nice, impactful jungler from Man. Getting the early kills onto his Karthus and himself, so it's gonna
Plove
be
is like, where support.
I'm assuming this is going to be a Shojin first kind of game for man. But
Shojin Hecarim just snowballs out of control. I like the
Yeah.
response from TSC. The top side of the map is their strong point right now, so they go for the Herald. Oh. Ward's slightly
It's a bit
annoyed.
BM.
And there's the Karthus.
The first strike gold. Oop.
Oh,
Tag.
the unfortunate timing is forced to flash. Ults them under turret. That's gonna be brutal. Gets
That
a 1
is-
reset.
Oh,
Gets the double kill.
Damn. That's a demoralizer.
Wow. Really nice heads up play from Decadonu.
yeah, that feels real bad.
Man, look at that core of RB right now. 201, 201, 203, all of them with objective bounties. They could not ask for a better start for their 3 carries.
Imagine not calling Nick a carry. He's up 4 CS, man.
Man's blowing ulti just to survive the Scion's onslaught.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, Wired's gonna eat a nice chunk of damage here. Wukong's on the bot side, so I would be very surprised if they don't call Michipu down here for a gank.
Goodness.
But
I hadn't even seen that Mian's going the tier. He's going the
it showed you.
Muramana Hecarim.
Yeah.
Cool down Hecarim. The wave state's not really in favor for Michipu anymore, with
No.
TSC going for the shove.
Looking to maybe crash this
Oh,
Herald. but
Hecarim's
Mian's
here.
here. He wants in.
Oh no, that's not the one.
I think he recognizes that it's probably safe to just try and deny the Herald.
Yeah, but that ghost
They even
burn
get
is
the
real
charge up?
rough.
I can't even tell if they
Yeah.
got charged. They only got a single plate off of that.
Huh?
So I don't know if the charge actually
It
went
might
off.
not have.
Yeah, no.
No, they didn't get a charge off. Actually, wait a second.
Well, that feels real
that's
fucking
why
bad.
Wired Bartled it.
Oh, that's smart.
I was like,
Give the man his bard.
he knows what to do with it.
My stat earlier was complete.
Oh, goodbye, Power
That's
Core.
a dead Karthus, yep.
I don't think you even exhaust there, Powa. He's gonna try and
No.
get the CS. No, man, the cannon!
Missing the caddy. All I know is people
Oh, the
have
multi-man combo. There's the nice...
ult from Mitch to dissuade the backline.
The Vex ulti doesn't hit though.
Quite sad. I think that's a kill if the Vex ult lands at least onto one of Decadonu or Mian.
Or Wired.
Well, you're right. It was Wired and Donu there, not Mian. But definitely a kill on the Bard.
Oh, Powa knows. He senses it. He sees the Lux zoning. He's being denied access to the wave right now. He's got to wait for Bard to be here. TSC is going to get an additional plate.
How much gold does Plobe have? Plobe is 600 gold up on the Karthus between a CS lead and plates.
And the shutdown
Even though he's
gold that
down-
he got.
Yeah, even though he's down 3 assists, yeah, he's still up quite a bit. Oop.
Nice flash force by Wired.
Not sure the bottom lane had enough damage to finish him off, but the Tristana was already at Dragon when that Bard all went off, so she 100% would have been there to help finish it off.
Bonk. Nice denial from Javi, instantly turning to pop that passive.
Hit the canister, yeah. We're watching top lane combat instead of the drag take.
It's a good trade overall. For I think Hobby has advantage here with his ult still
Even
up.
with even with Mundo ult?
Look, if he bursts through it, you don't worry about Mundo ult. So and also, you know, having pocket
BJ
friends,
is aggro and he gets the kill.
he doesn't.
Still wired. What's what?
He's got too many feet.
Oh,
the Zanyas!
Turns up in time.
Oh, good interrupt onto Decadonu. Denies the jump. Wow, that stopwatch.
Huge stopwatch, and then huge save from Mian to come in and turn it around.
Yeah.
Sadly, I don't think BJ had a shutdown for him though.
No. But I like the Zeri pick this time around into the Karthus. You're able to just happy feet around the Skittles.
Yep.
Oh, he bought. Okay, I was like, how did Nick get so much HP back?
He backed and got the heart steal.
TP'd.
Yep.
Bard is here. Oh, the dive?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a dead. Oh.
Wait, he went in?
The sidestep. Brian's dead. Brian's so dead. Nice shutdown from Michipu. The magical journey
Mitch,
comes in.
that's-
Ambitious. It's a lot of back and forth, but the gold lead is still in RB's pocket. Yeah, these heart stealers don't have stacks yet.
Nope. They both just bought him and they haven't gotten to face each
What
other
do you
yet.
mean? Mundo was top lane for at least a minute and a half.
And Javi just got
To
back
be
to
fair,
lane. Javi was gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
Javi was literally under tower.
Yeah, they're
towering
gonna
the kill
get
'cause
stacked
he was
right
less
here.
than
Here's one.
an eighth.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. They got him.
Yes.
Scion value because Scion passive's too good, man.
Pick that up. Oh,
Yeah, no. That's gonna be bad for Nick. He's gonna get. Ooh,
Chonked.
goodness. Oh god.
Oh,
He
no.
could. Honestly, Hobby could have ulted there, I feel like.
Javi ults just kills him.
I guess Nick does have flash. This Zeri is pretty strong right now, and I don't know if RB can.
They're gonna
hold
get
it
the Herald
down.
charge off this time. Nope. Wired says no.
Yeah,
God,
it says
the man makes me a liar. God damn it.
beautiful denial. They do get the turret top lane. Finally, the attrition comes through. Heckrum's on the back line. Hello, goodbye, man.
Wired is making a liar out of me for insulting his bard and champ select. I'm getting what I deserve. I'm getting my comeuppance here.
Yeah, 0 value off of these Rift Heralds, so honestly, RB feel pretty good about it.
What even is the objective gold for it? Isn't it like only like 150 or 200 for the team? Like, it's not a lot.
Yeah.
In the meantime, RB's gotten their 2 dragons, so they will take that objective trade any day of the week.
I didn't even notice that they also took turret bot lane. When did that happen? Happened a while ago.
We were watching top lane combat. We were watching them beat the snot out of each other.
That sounds about right. The magical journey to the mid lane.
Can you name 2 champions that are more like diametrically opposed to being in a lane together? Like Karthus and Bard.
Yeah.
Just
Let me see. Zillion and Volibear.
Aside
I
from
mean,
lore wise,
Okay, fine.
no, I mean lore wise. I mean Karthus is this like lich, and Bard is this just like happy, jovial, traveling spirit thing.
yeah, but it's not like he's a personification of like life and stuff.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
Bard gives no fucks. That's what we know
Yeah,
about
Bard's
the
just for the fucking lulz.
All I know is you're not going to see Bard anytime soon in a pentakill outfit. That's what I'm
Critical
saying.
Bard confirmed by Centennial.
Yes. Ooh, we got a TP coming in, so there's going to be a fight for this. Our first 5v5.
I don't.
Are they just
know.
looking mid? They're just saying, nope, we'll trade you. We'll take mid
Yeah,
tower.
it's first dragon. They can just get the mid turret here. Bard ulti stops any idea of an engage.
I don't think the Mundo TP is worth for that, then. If you're just going to take mid tower. You've got a Tristana and nobody's contesting it. I don't think you need any other assistance, but...
It might have been just a timing thing where they thought they could potentially go for the dragon.
Yeah, by the time he gets there, they're like, nah, let's call an audible.
Oh, Wired has forced to flash us. There's a lot of CC aimed at him. And we
Pika Pika, after getting picked on a little bit, has gone Crown here. Makes it harder for him to just get jumped on.
Man is gonna get
Chunked.
jumped on. Gets
Back
out.
Nope.
Karthus to dissuade any further, but the HP pool is in favor of TSC.
There's just not a lot for TSC to do, though. They can't.
Oh, never mind. Mundo healed. That's right.
Yep.
Mundo ulti is a great thing.
Neither top laner got a stack in that fight.
Yeah.
Feels real fucking bad. The fact that you both have had Heartsteel for a solid, like, 10 minutes.
And you've only procced
And neither of
once
you.
on each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
I mean, it's either each other or the jugglers. They're never gonna. It's gonna be rare for them to get on top of the mids or the bot laners. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it
Javi
is
could
the
definitely
Shojin
get.
rush.
Javi could definitely get onto Power. But getting onto a Zeri for a Heartsteel, probably not worth.
I think this is where you just handshake and go, alright, we're both gonna get a Heartsteel stack, and we're chilling.
This man cut out here. He's getting slowed. Mitch goes
He
in.
ults over the wall.
That's an
That's a
ult for
flash
flat
from Mitchie.
trade. Yeah, that's. I would be fine with that if I was Mayan taking the Wukong ult or flash off the table.
Not to mention that they get a turret top lane. So it's all outers in favor of RB. Still
Stack
hold
number
on to.
2, baby.
Oh shit! Look at that value from Scion.
Yep.
Imagine
And
getting
that
stacking
difference is
health.
only gonna grow.
Yeah, because stacking health is fair.
Hecarim is here. Is Javi overstaying his welcome? I think he might be. Nope. Goodbye.
Oh,
So well timed.
actually incredibly well timed. I would have thought that would deny him the ulti.
He passes through the target.
Ooh, Wired is clean with it this time around.
Got our next Drake in 1 minute.
Sion's about to
Javi
get
wants
his
his
next
power.
turret.
We're gonna see stack number 3. Javi, you've got to take the
Javi,
stack. You've got to get your
Javi,
stack.
just hit it!
Oh my
Javi!
god.
Hit him!
Nick got the value right there. He gets
And
a
Nick got-
25 health advantage, right?
Okay, we got a Baron start. They haven't cleared the vision. They don't know this ward's in the back of the pit. That ward is hidden.
The Lux ult does dissuade them. Oh, I thought man was about to run
It
into.
was counter warded. I think they just weren't able to hit it.
Yeah, that pink ward couldn't see the ward in the back of the pit.
No, it was counter warded. It was. It didn't have vision.
It didn't look like it on spectator.
On the stream that I'm watching on Discord, it showed that it didn't have vision.
Okay.
It was just hard to see once Baron was being hit.
Oh, this is risky by Nick. Nick is gonna run into the full squad. Bard ult
Dodge the
whiffs.
penalty.
Wait, I saw that ult just hit before. This Vex ult did land. He's going in.
Big hit. She doesn't have a stopwatch to survive this, but it doesn't matter. Michipu gets in and it's not going to follow up.
PG's dead.
Yep. That Hecarim is too big.
Yeah. Wow. They go on the pounce, and despite power core and wire dropping,
So auto, Javi, auto him.
no, he got it.
There he goes.
He's gonna get another. He's not getting.
There he goes.
Okay.
He got it.
And we're back to where we should be with Scion with more stacks.
All right, so the RB topside is gonna go for this Baron instantly. They have a Tristana with 2 items, Kraken Slayer, and 2 tanks. So it should be an easy take for them. And the bounties have become available for TSC. They're rushing now towards the dragon. This might be a risky play, given that they haven't gotten to spend their gold. Tristana actually did with the recall and TP. Sion is now here alone.
Very early. No ulti.
Wukong's there though. Is gonna try and get some damage in, but he's gonna go down.
Just gonna get peeled by the front line.
Yeah, Panting Puma is low. He could back a TP. The fear lands from Defy Insight.
The Vex has ulti up.
It's a lot of
I
playing
don't
with
know if TSC needs
fire.
to fight this desperately for this.
They're going for it, and they hit Wired. Wired goes down, but Brian hits the back line. Mundo also drops. Karthus
Pao,
has
you
no
gotta
mana.
run.
Pao has no mana. He better die here and get some kills. He's gonna get Javi over the wall. Oh, the flash from Brian but the blast gun gets him to safety. I was able to get out. Pika Pika is in no man's land right now. Just hoping not to run into Decadonu. Knows where he is. Spots him. Doesn't let the binding. Gets the slow. Brian is going hunting.
Does not have flash to catch up though.
He doesn't greed for it, knowing that Wukong has respawned. That's soul point for RB. After a series of kills going in their favor after that fight.
Does anyone here remember a good old frozen hammer that would slow on
Frozen
auto
Mallet, yeah.
attacks?
Great
Yeah,
item.
frozen mallet. Yep, would just slow the movement speed. I miss those days.
All I know is stack check. Mundo is up. He's got 2 stacks to Sion's 5, so
Oh no.
yeah.
But look at that Sunfire difference just from the Scion passive. Also nice on Scion
Oh my
Sunfire.
Bard ulti does not land.
This game is getting a lot scarier for TSC by the minute. That Hecarim now has a Radiant Virtue. Like, you're doing a lot less damage, and when he presses R,
His
he ain't
team's
dying.
Yeah.
they're sieging up now with the squad.
Luckily, the Baron's almost gone, so they haven't used a lot of this Baron all that efficiently outside of getting Soul Point. So luckily, TSC doesn't have to deal with that much longer.
Yeah, 3-item core on Hecarim and Tristana. The closest that TSC has is the Zeri, 2.5. Wait. Power, you're trolling me. Why do you have a random amp tome when you clearly could have built Death Cap?
Or, you know, a tier. Since I think we've seen him run out of mana in team fights twice.
I don't see. The thing is, his whole point about the tier right now is that he's gonna go in and die.
Die. And then he doesn't need it.
Yeah, and at best he gets a blue buff, right, man? Okay, man.
If I'm a 505 Hecarim, I'm not giving him a fuck.
He literally had a blue buff on himself. Oh, the stacks, the slow. Bard blocks it.
Javi, get your stacks at least, please! There's 4 of them!
He gets one. He's gonna run at power. Oh my god. That was so much damage.
He got 1. He got 2 stacks though.
Yeah. 3 total in that. Yo, so today I was watching a replay. Did you guys know that Wukong clone gives XP?
Really?
Yes.
Huh. No, I did not know that.
And the reason I found this out is because I was watching people look over the T1KT series, and there's a play between Owner and Cuz. Owner kills a Wukong clone, hits level 6, and is able to kick Cuz in the face because of it.
Oh no.
Anyway, in the meantime, TSC
Oh,
tried to go for a fight.
Miles.
Miles is caught and
Dead.
dead. Gets the
Probably
reset.
gets-
Oh my god, Brian. No fear. No fear.
Oh, he's got BT, Kraken Slayer.
Yeah, what
Aye.
fear
Aye,
is there?
he's fine.
She's face tank Tristana. Oh, that Hecarim multi.
Oh, dodges. Could be a dead Heck. Nope, he's just gonna heal with Radiant and get out.
Yep. Munda's coming in.
Whoa.
PJ
Nope.
goes down. And
That's
it's looking
game.
like we're going to a game 3.
No. The handsome Bard is dead.
Actually,
Gave his life for his team.
they don't feel comfortable ending the game just yet. Because the death timer's coming back up for Michipu and Defiant Sight. So they're
So
gonna
they're
reset. Up
Are they gonna trade Soul here? Are they gonna go take
Hecarim,
Soul?
just
and
rush
aim
it.
for
Just
Hecarim? Yeah, I agree. Just run at it. Heck gets it while the
what
rest of the
the
team's on
fuck?
barrier.
You go through the object you hit.
Yeah,
I hate that
I-
mechanic. It's so dumb.
Yeah, but then why would you hit it from that angle and not from the first? Come on, man.
And also, Hecarim probably moves fast enough that I imagine if he just kept running, it would have been better than stopping to auto anything at that point.
It does
if
deny
you're
blast
agree.
cone access, and TSC scopes out that the Baron's not being taken. Soul goes to RB. It's probably going to be one of the last fights of the game.
Yeah, this Hecarim ain't getting shut down.
Oh my god, 6-0 and 10. Wait a second.
Yep. So everybody's sitting in the jungle. Somebody's got to catch this top wave. This top wave's gonna start shoving in. Somebody take it. Oh, that's a TP out of wired.
Oh, he has
Very
spellbook.
good.
Yeah, spellbook.
Yeah.
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 That confused the crap out of me.
Oh, my client just.
I hear it.
You hear? Because it just kicked me back to the post game screen.
Oh,
No spoilers.
no spoilers. And we got RB in the driver's seat. Definitely not letting themselves get shaken by the first game results.
He's getting stacks. Getting those stacks. Bonk him again. Oh, yeah.
Wait a second.
Oh, I'm behind because I'm watching the stream now because my league client. Boom.
Died.
Yeah.
Glad mine didn't. That would have sucked.
Okay, no, there it is. Okay.
Oh, Karthus got a blue buff, guys. He doesn't need have mana issues for now. And that's 4 items on the Karthus.
Are we gonna see an RB Baron? They've got wave shoved in. They've got Brian pressuring bot with TP.
They burn this really fast.
I agree.
They,
They need to just start this. Force TSC out of their shell. Force them to meet you on the field
they're
of
gonna
battle.
clear the vision, and then they go.
God, that thing is melting. Holy moly.
Spotted
Karthus
by the
is-
blue trinket. But it's 4K, 5K, there comes the Scion ulti. Wukong steals it!
Steals it.
That's
But-
a huge steal.
I don't
But
think it matters.
that-
It
I don't know
just-
if it does
don't think
anything.
RB care.
Goodbye, Zeri! Oh,
Power,
Turns
Power,
out
even
that-
with his blue buff is not a mana.
I think that's fine. Wait, what's his secondary? That's the important question. It's Gathering Storm, isn't it? Nope, it's Ultimate Hunter. That's why.
Love Ultimate Hunter.
Here it comes. Final stand
Me
from
and
TSC.
finally gonna give up his bounty?
Nope. The ult goes wide, and Mundo's bashing his head at these turrets, making sure they go down. Man, refusing to die, does go down at the end.
Goes. The RB give themselves one more game.
Oh,
Thank you for your bubble
spicy.
bucks. I appreciate it.
Oh my
You
god.
took the wasn't it a pretty even bet? Was there even any value in it?
I was the only one that bet for RB, so I doubled my money.
Oh,
Nice.
dang. Alright. Well, looking at our draft for game 2, honestly, good on RB, saying we liked how the game went early last game, and we're willing to run it back.
Had faith in that core Tristana Karthus and Mundo and made a few alterations around it, but
Yeah. And really heads up play from Man coming in bot over and over again, making sure that
Mhm.
the TSC bot lane, which was their comeback mechanic last game, doesn't get to do so.
And I think that's the right call. You've got the Mundo Scion matchup. That's even if you go up and kill once or twice there, it's really not going to tilt in either's favor. They're just going to scale. You can trust Brian on Tristana could take advantage of that mid lane matchup, and he did for the majority of the game. Had Defy Insight on the back foot, and then that leaves bot lane as the lane to impact, where you've got a really immobile Lux and a scaling Zeri. So it's a pretty easy target for the Heck to come in and start getting fed on.
Yeah, does that mean that this is the first series that goes to 3 games so far in playoffs?
Yes. The other two have been twos.
All right. And how much time do they have left before I need a side? Or they need to tell each other sides? 3-minute marker after Nexus explosion, so should be about now.
I think what I want to see out of TSC next game, and maybe this makes the Zeri not as feasible, but I want to see Pika Pika back on a playmaker. I think the Lux did good damage, but she was kind of a sitting duck for most of the early to mid game until she got her crown. She couldn't really stay out too far. She would get picked off, and I'd love to see him back on something to kind of set up PJ and enable him to start getting fed earlier in the game, whereas the Zeri, took a longer time to get off the ground, and it felt like they didn't have as much pressure, but we will see. Do they get rid of the Bard? That's the question.
The Bard did deny them a lot of gold with the first crash.
Did deny both heralds, yeah.
Once we have more people in, James, I'll invite you to the lobby. I'm guessing that TSC. Yes, from the looks of it, TSC has selected blue side. So let me double check the first draft.
I might be out for this cast. So it might
No,
be
I need to cook
you.
food.
Oh, you need the. Oh, you need somebody here. You need to leave.
I, I need to cook food. No, I'm gonna still stream it. I'm gonna go cook while stuff happens.
Oh well, then I will hang out here with Mr. Popanda, and he and I shall handle this.
Honestly, I think the
This
only big change would be for myself in terms of what TSC would want to do. I don't think you leave Hecarim.
you hand over the Tristana, or you get rid of the Tristana this time around.
You might also get rid of the Tristana. Now, like
What?
they've been willing to play it twice, and that definitely would open up. But if I'm RB, you might just pick the Tristana early, like you did game one. Right? So if you don't ban it on first three, you're either letting Bard, uh, Jarvan, or Corky through.
I think you hand over the Jarvan at this point.
Yeah, I think you're willing to like. All right, clearly.
We saw what the Hecarim did to immobile champions. The Jarvan can't be much worse. Hecarim is a champion that I would not mind if he was gone. Whenever he is strong, he feels oppressive.
Yep.
I suppose that's thematically appropriate, but what I'm not excited for is Graves buffs coming next patch. That makes me a very, very angry jungler.
Walker smiles as he's eating his curry. He doesn't know why.
Do you think TSC keep the swaps going this game, or do you think they possibly, now that they've lost on the swaparoo, they say, okay, PJ, take the Fiora and show Nick what's what top lane?
I mean, they could do that.
And especially if we're sitting here talking, oh lord, what do they ban? What do they get rid of? How do they pivot? It's like maybe you don't focus on necessarily the picks because you realize, oh man, it's going to be tough. You say, okay, cool, we've baited them into a sense of security that we're going to go tank v tank top. And so suddenly they pick the Malphite or something early and a Fiora gets dropped. You're like, oh, that's Plobe. They still have that in their back pocket. And I'd be somewhat disappointed to see TSC go out, not flexing this flexibility they've got. I'd love to see them shift people around to completely shift up their style going into game 3.
Well, draft should get started soon. Provided we're just waiting for Panting Puma to arrive. He's eating cake, apparently. 'Cause it's somebody's birthday. Happy birthday to whoever that is.
What happened?
There we go.
For his dog's birthday. Nice. Alan, I'm getting a cake for your birthday. Just so
What?
I can eat it.
Wow.
Wait, my birthday's in 6 minutes.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
here you have it first. Happy birthday to Poe Panda. Or or
Remind me 6 minutes from now.
everybody can spam that. In the chat with their PO emotes on top of that. Or if you have panda emotes, those work too.
How do you emote in Twitch?
What do you mean, how do you emote in Twitch?
I think I've typed in Twitch chat
There's a little face in the chat
maybe a
bar.
dozen times in my life.
Look, this is the best one though.
I
You're not
recognize
wrong.
that screaming dinosaur head. Oh, the bub 4PO. Oh, these are locked. Why are these locked? I have to be a sub?
You're
Oh
not a
my god.
sub.
Or you could spend your channel points to unlock them.
Oh, I can spend Boba Bucks to unlock them?
Yeah.
Ah. Unlock a random sub emote. I assume it's the one that's worth 320.
Uh, you could
Unlock a
also
random
unlock a
emote. Yeah.
specific one.
No, I just will spend. Choose an emote. No. The value. You just spam the 321 until you have everything.
I see. I
So
see.
you've exhausted the pool.
We're waiting on people to be ready for the pick ban.
It's not like I use my Boba Bucks anyway. I lose them on pits, so might as well use the 6,000 I've got. I'm not gonna be one of those people who gets like 80 or something crazy. Every time I've hit like 15, I've dumped it all on a game and lost.
Yeah, I did that once and never again. Thank you, THC. You
Yeah.
cost me all my Boba Bucks
There's only 10 emotes to unlock. I've got 6,600 points. It looks like I'm just unlocking all the emotes.
for, a bit. I don't know how long they stay
I
unlocked.
think it's for the
What?
time that you're in the stream for
Oh
that
my
time
god,
frame.
thank you. Holy shit, saving my points.
That's
What
why you
the
want to.
hell?
That's why you want to choose them.
That's so bad. Wait, does choosing them permanently unlock? No,
No,
All
oh,
but you
right,
can
no.
choose
draft
which
has
one you
started.
want.
So we've got a Jarvan
Jarvan
ban.
6 days, okay.
Interesting.
I want to see the Tristana Bam. It's that or TSC's first pick in it, or I'm going to be disappointed. Twitch, they're still
Twitch.
targeting that.
Okay. Got Bard, Zaya. No way. No way. We're going. This is the same song and dance. Do you see it here? They're banned at Tristana. They leave Corki up. Wait a second.
They could first pick Corki.
I like the RB response though. They banned the Asol this time around.
PJ's Corki is terrifying, and a Javi can play Corki. They got first pick.
There's no way. They take the Gragas.
Is my stream behind me?
Gragas. Does Mitchie Poo play
Yep.
Gragas?
Yep, he's played it.
Okay.
He's been playing it a handful of times in solo queue. And he's also played it, I think, in one of their final 3 games. He played Gragas.
It's a
remember which
Karthus
one it
lock-in
was,
again. There's no way they don't just take Corki here. Oh, looks like Hobby's internet just went out. So we'll see if he can log in.
Work internet went out. Internet's out at the Riot Studios? Damn.
I don't know. It could just be his house.
Well, PJ said work internet, which to me sounds like he's at the office. They got the Hecarim though. Hecarim Karthus.
Oh god, the spooky boys.
Just round it out with a Mordekaiser.
Sure. Stop.
No,
Stop.
but that's double Shadow Isles in a Noxus. You can't do that.
I will continue
There's
to
the
do it. I
Samira.
refuse.
Oh my god, this guy This guy, somebody send him a link to the Mordekaiser lore.
Fine, lock in Maokai.
Okay, I'm down. Except that,
Honestly, I
why
would be
would they
okay with
not
it.
just grab Corki here? Like, RB, right? Somebody's... Rel! Oh!
It's a playmaker. I wanted a playmaker. Samira Rel is a do or fucking die bottom lane.
Oh man, I am gonna keep my eye on that because I haven't seen Rel play in a hot minute. And it's an
Oh.
Alistar. I love this. The disengage. They're willing
Dude,
to let the Corki van come in, I'm certain. And there's the Silas denial. Once more for RB. Or are they going to change it up this time? It's a Galio ban. Interesting. That's a different take.
Who would they expect? Maybe Javi to pilot it top? Where are they expecting that Galio to go? I don't think Miles plays it.
You could still play it mid and just be absolutely obnoxious. The Yone... Wait. What? Brian does play Yone, but that
Brian
seems...
does.
I guess they're signaling it's definitely not PJ playing top lane because we've picked Samira. So we've locked it in for sure.
1,000 IQ bait. They're like, we don't plan on playing Yone into whatever tank Nick's gonna lock in. We plan on playing Fiora, so we're gonna pretend PJ's not going top lane. I don't actually think that's happening, but that could be some 1,000
The
IQ
Silas
logic
removal.
they're trying to.
Yeah, but I think that's the lesser evil that you just accept as RB. Alright. Silas plays way too well into like Alistar this Hecarim. That's prime ults to steal. Particularly the Alistar one. There's the Malphite
God.
removal. Is it just
Yeah,
gonna
so
be
they're-
Mundo?
Nick's been playing some Zac, and I think Zac might be interesting for going in with Heck and Alley.
Gives
But-
more CC to interrupt the Samira. That's not necessarily...
Mm-hmm.
Wait a sec, I just realized. Jace.
That's a Brian Jace.
Yeah, they need AD. So the Corki is actually gone through and RB doesn't pick it.
Samira's actually from the Freljord. Thank you.
What?
No, she is. Oh my god.
This guy lies.
No,
And
she's
mid.
actually from what's it called? The
Shurima.
desert. Shurima.
But
Yeah.
lives
She's
in
a
Noxus.
Noxian, yeah,
She's a
Yeah.
Noxian mercenary, but she's originally from Shurima. And it's an Annie mid.
Kong top. What are the chances Javi's piloting?
Oh
the
my god, I
Gragas? That
griefed.
actually seems like a Javi.
I griefed
play.
the stream, guys. I didn't start the prediction for game 3 because I'm not used to having a game 3.
No.
Oh, well, we start it and we give people. They've seen. They see everything now. Now people make your predictions. You've got
You've got 10
however long it
minutes.
takes for them to get in game. Yeah, you got like at least 3 or 4. I don't like the Mundo makes me so sad. I really think Zac would have rounded this out better, but what do I know?
I think it's more of a comfort thing for.
Oh yeah,
Nick
it's 100%
than
a
anything.
comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the Mundo just to make sure that he's on something reliable that just needs to be frontline.
Just needs to absorb some damage.
Yeah.
What about the Gragas Wukong? How do we think that's getting split up? Do we think it's Mitch on the Gragas, or do you think Javi's gonna pilot the Gragas
I think
top side?
Javi will pilot the Gragas topside.
Mitch is back on Wukong duty.
Yeah.
Who dares defy my will?
Alright, well, with this final draft, we're going into game 3, do or die for either team. Who do you favor overall in the comp? Nameplates removed.
Nameplates removed. Oh God.
I think it's RB still.
Really? I like the TSC
Yeah.
comp a lot.
I like TSC's comp. but the Alistar is just like, nah, get the hell away from me. For anyone that starts the fight off on TSC.
Yeah, you're definitely playing disengaged duty, non-engaged duty on this Alistar.
Yeah. Your engage is Hecarim. Your Alistar is just all your peel.
Yeah.
I don't know if Hecarim does a great, or I don't know if Alistar does like a great job of peeling the Wukong, but
You can, because what you do is you eat the first ulti and you press your Q, and then you bop him away with your W.
I think I give it to RB just because I think they both have great go buttons and they both have, you know, ways to slow fights down, but I think the thing that makes me like RB better is they are beefier. Like it's a lot more to rip through. So I think it's not like RB gets a good engage off and you can pop Annie, you can pop Samira, even the Wukong.
Dude,
But like
yeah.
it's not as easy to pop. Like Karthus is pretty much the only one that's going to be necessarily like one-shottable. Maybe the Jace.
Yeah, and
But like
you know
killing the
that
Karthus doesn't help you.
you know that if that rail goes in, she's not coming out.
No.
Yeah, no. That's a one-way journey.
That's a
Rel and
one.
Samira, this is a do or die. They're throwing themselves in. Wait. Look at the way the TSC is lined up right now. It's PJ, Mitch, Miles, Javi at ADC, and I assume they're swapping around, but like
I just realized that they're supposed to not do that. Oh, it's because Javi DC. That's right.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's ending up as we expect.
Yeah. All right, RB. I want one thing for my birthday. It's a W.
Damn.
Damn, he's calling it out. Everybody wish a happy birthday to Poe on stream.
Oh my god, I'm 6 minutes late now. Dan's
Yeah.
was 6 minutes early, and now I'm 6 minutes late.
Yeah, dude.
I say happy birthday now, and I guess it all balances out in the end.
Yeah, we make it on time. Let's go.
True.
Oh, I should change my loadout before we load in eventually.
Actually, I don't know. I said RB, but I'm sitting here looking at TSC's comp going, actually, TSC's seems easier to execute.
Yeah.
I think it's easier to execute, but I think the rel just doesn't give enough.
I think it's the Annie. Like I think it's the combination of Rel and Annie on top of each other that makes it like super
That's fair.
potent.
Yeah, you are right about that, I think.
I think it was if it was like the Rel in isolation and put like even like a Syndra mid, I don't think TSC's anywhere near as potent, but I think Annie is the ability for the Rel and the Annie to start these fights off right is going to be the decision maker for TSC because they've got to set PJ up. They've got to put somebody weak enough that Plobe can go in and start cleaning house.
Yeah. But also the thing is the Annie getting to the people that matter, it's so hard. You have to run through a Mundo, you have to run through a Hecarim, you have to run through an Alistar for the Annie to get close enough.
Flash Tibbers.
Yeah, but you can only do that every 3 minutes.
Rocket Belt Tibbers.
If he goes Rocket Belt Annie, I
Look, all I'm saying is that
don't know how I
He,
feel about
giving
he,
you
he
that.
will not
options.
eat any of his birthday cake.
Like, it just... If that happens, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Okay. How about Predator Tibbers?
That I could be okay with.
There we go. Rocket Belt Predator Tibbers.
No. No Rocket Belt. None of that.
Stop. It's Rocket Belt. It's kind of garbage.
Kind of garbage? I haven't heard those two words with Rocket Belt in a very long time. Kind of garbage is normally just garbage.
All right. just under a minute for us to go in. Surely nobody misses this game, right? Game 3?
Yeah, no. No way.
And closing the entry. No.
Nice. I slapped 10 on TSC right before you closed it. I wasn't thinking about it, and then I realized at the last second all I had time for was to drop a quick 10.
Alright, one more time. I get to adjust these champions, maybe. There we go.
More time, they're going to play more than this. You're going to have to do it next series, too.
Alright, but we're through. I'll be right back because I need to cook some food.
Good.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
And a casual 5-point. Nobody's taking chances on game 3.
Email.
I'll drink you under the table, scrub.
Wired's Bard. Where was this last season? Bard, or not Bard, God, Alistar. I'm so dumb.
Alistar.
Yeah, they're two very different champions.
It's a hey, I'm going in. The other one's like, hey, I'm going out.
Yeah, peace, I'm portaling out of here.
Yep.
All I know is I'm jealous. I wish I saw the Alistar last season.
What rel skin is that?
Star Guardian, I believe.
Huh. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't think I've seen a rel since Star Guardian came out. But I got what I wanted. Pika Pika back on a playmaker. I think, like we talked about, this lane is all in. They either win this or they're just gonna
Get stopped. Yeah.
in every fight. But I respect the cojones in game 3 to lock in some ERL and be like, nope, we're going ham.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Samir being able to follow up on the rel CC though is very nice. Oop, the level 2 goes in. Pow is ignited, but I
Ooh,
don't think
good
they both
Q.
good stun. Not quite a kill, but good chunks onto both the enemy bot laners.
That was really well played.
Avi doing good damage. Is Nick dead? Very
No.
close. Brian trading real well onto Miles and still getting his CS all at the same time. We're about to see junglers clearing their 5th camps. Here comes the Hecarim looking for his bot lane gank, as is tradition. Oop, but we might see a kill top lane.
That's a lot of damage.
And when the Hecarim goes onto the rel, she just stuns and jumps on out. TSC's bot lane not even really even the worse for wear there. Huge solo bolo for Javi though. And his wave's in a not in a great spot, but
Yeah, that wave state's a little rough for Javi.
We got Main coming around for round 2, though. For a second pass. Powa's almost out of mana. This is largely going to have to be on the Hecarim.
Oh, they
Nope.
used the
Globe
stun
flashes.
so early.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately that goes over to Wired, but a good gank nonetheless.
Slash pulverize and then headbutt him backwards.
Is Javi maxing W or Q?
I don't know if there was no communication on that gank, but Javi did not look ready to follow up on anything there. It's quick trade by Mitch, and then takes his first back.
Javi's maxing Q, right? Not W?
He is maxing Q, yes.
Okay.
He's stopping the pickup on the canisters, and Puma is once again in a diveable spot for Javi. But Mayan is here, so this might be a big, huge bait by Puma. Javi sees it. He's got to see it, right? There was a Ward River, Javi. No!
Yeah. Almost gets him.
Kill.
Holy.
Mayan starting off strong again all over the map. Using his own low health Mundo as bait to keep the Gragas around. Mitch is taking an early dragon though. He's already over the wall. He's hitting it now. As I saw May in top side. The bottom lane goes in. Powa looks like he's going to be going down here. Or does Wired stun too well? Mitchie's got to finish this dragon and get out of there, because if not, he's going to get caught in the pit. Ryan's
He got caught. Yep. Oh no, man didn't have it. Didn't have smite.
Oh my god, I just realized how we were on the Discord stream like 10 seconds behind the Twitch stream because I never clicked fast forward. Oopsies. Sorry, Twitch stream. Grade A casters over here, what can I tell you?
You know, I'm just here for the ride, I blame you.
Thanks, Worm. I had my draft up, and so I never even saw it. So I'm sitting there going, I was like, if we were behind, Poe would be correcting me, and then I realized, no, he's watching the Discord stream as well. We're both behind.
Yep.
Oh well. We're back up to time now, though. Hecarim making a repeat visit topside with this pressure that Javi's exerting, but he's got an earlier ward that he does not see the Hecarim on. We're not going to see that fight because of the fight bot lane. And Javi is going to kill. Oh my god.
God. That's just with a catalyst.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm still somewhat disappointed because we saw Mayan on that ward and tri-brush, and Javi didn't start moving backwards, but he still trades in the end, so who am I to judge?
OGC Pika Pika is showing a lot of mastery on this row, though.
Yep. I think Rel is one of those clutch pocket picks to have. Nobody else really plays her, and when you see a good angle for it, people don't want to ban it because it seems very niche, and then when you get it out, it's super strong. Also, I
Yeah.
imagine just with Samira, that's got to be such a annoying lane where she hits one form of CC, and Samira's just like, "Hi, allow me to knock you up further." Man, Shane visiting this top lane.
I really hope that Panther Puma's building a little bit of MR here, not just rushing straight for the Heartsteel.
Kavi has been chunking through him. I'm very good about stepping on the canisters and not letting them sustain back up. But he's got ulti now.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Gragas
That
is a champion.
Gragas E. That Gragas E is such a long distance.
Big belly, man.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Extends it, and make sure he hits you with the very edge of it. Got him the barrel poke. However, even with all that said, it's a 20 CS lead top lane, about a 2 or 3 camp lead, probably closer to 2 now for Mayan. Mid lane, Brian, despite roaming, I think twice now, is up almost 20 CS. Doing super well on that Jace. Farm lead for
I love that he's going the Gore Drinker build.
That is a dead Annie if I've ever seen one. He flashes and then gets creep blocked by his own
no.
casters. That is tragic. Now it's going to be a lot of plates. Mitch is here to catch. Mitch, I do not recommend you ever play your hand here. Oh, maybe I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. That's me. I'm stupid. Mitch, you're not overplaying your hand. You are doing exactly what you need to do. Never doubting my boy Mitchy Poo again. He knew he had the rel on the way. Who am I to judge? Still plate gold to Mayan. The Hecarim is once again becoming rather fearsome.
Really good interrupt there by Wired.
Yeah. Was that in the middle of the rel jump?
Yeah.
Discounted now, yeah.
Yeah, in the middle of the jump. And then the middle of the dash for Plobe.
Yeah, and Wired's just hitting him with the cowbell. Telling him no. You don't get to engage. You see a roam from Wukong and Annie coming bot, but we've got Vision here. They might be playing for this dragon. They're like, Mia's going to be going topside again, and so we're going to look to take our second dragon. So it's a reversal of the prior 2 games. TSC stacking drags early. And RB getting the heralds. Infernal Soul. Either side, that's huge. Infernal Soul on the Karthus and Jace is disgusting. Infernal Soul on the Annie is disgusting. Do we see a third Hecarim gank in top lane? I think we're going to.
100%.
Actually, this might be number 4.
Oh, they pinged missing. Right on Hecarim. Oh, did that ward see him? In that tribush? Did he walk forward? I wonder.
Maybe he did, but he, like, yeah. It's odd. Like the adaptation from RB, though, with the Mian helping to focus. Oop. Huge ult. Follow up by the Wukong. This chain CC, that's a dead Karthus. And nope, flashing out, and Wukong flashes after. I don't think Wukong dies to the Karthus, though. Karthus isn't big enough yet. Stops the Hecarim in his tracks. Loeb's got his shield bow up. This is just a dead cow. Oh my gosh, the Alistar is just disrupting everything, but is still paying for it with his life.
All right, I want to see Pow rip the ult off res.
Oh, the Karthus ult, that's so true. I hadn't even
Yeah.
thought about that. Samira wind wall blocks it, right? If she's got it up.
I don't think so because it's not a projectile.
True.
I don't know though.
Because it's not Gwen is immune, it's just a wind wall, so yeah, you're right. I like how nobody actually refers to that ability as like Hallowed Mist or whatever it is. It's literally just
Gwen is immune. Yep.
Gets the right idea across.
Yep. It's like Master EQ. It's I was an alpha. It says the name, but no one actually says the real name.
Alpha Strike now.
Yeah.
You see TSC pings coming down on this Herald, but Wired is currently looking for Annie. No immense follow-up. He gets rooted up by the Everfrost, and now, ooh, huge engagement Pika Pika, followed up by Mitchy Poo. The Gragas on the backside. That is a huge fight for TSC, where the Gragas barrel is not up, but it does not matter. Brian's here, though, and that's a Gore Drinker Jace. That man can survive some damage.
Yeah.
RB turns it around.
Ooh.
Very convincingly.
They got the kill over onto Powa, too. Onto Gragas.
They can't defend this tower. This Jace is... They want it, though? Split CC.
Oh.
That's a fine.
The Gore Drinker, yep.
They kind of split their engages to start there. Fire Insight drops his stun onto the Jace, and the Rel went onto the Mundo. I wonder if they identify the same target. They actually turn something there, but we'll never know. All I know is game one, Plobe started in a bigger hole than this and still managed to pull it back. Oh, Mitchy Poo caught out. Not a lethality Jace though, so he doesn't immediately kill, but still does good chunk, sends Mitchy Poo home. That should be an uncontestable Herald for RB. Because of the way this lane's gone and just Hobby's ended up 2 levels over Puma.
Yeah, it's a bit rough.
Globe still has a shield bow. I don't know if this is as clean of a fight as... Maybe, nope, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Yep, it's a clean fight.
Yep.
Annie's there, though. There's just not enough damage with the Samira dead. They just can't finish anybody off. It's the beef of RB's comp. It's going to be a 4 for 0.
Holy.
And that's Dragon.
Yep.
Plobe overextending for that tower and trying to force it down. Gives them an angle to kill him. Kill 3 of his teammates and hands the Dragon over.
Oh, Hobby said, "Don't worry, I got this."
I think he's got the cow,
I think
the cow is happy to give his life for that.
But they pulled off Dragon. They'll still be able to get it.
Mitch and Plobe are up. Actually, they might have a little something here if they can get there fast.
Oh no, Karthus.
Yeah, PJ stopping to hit the minions. I don't think they're contesting it. Nope.
And they have Karthus with a Leandries. That thing dies so fast.
All I know is this is a 7-1-5 Hecarim.
Yeah.
Man might have already died in this game, but last game he did just as well. In fact, I think this might be a better start than he had last game. We're engaging onto the Mundo. We're using everything onto the Mundo. Do we even have a kill
think
here? Nope.
Nope.
The
Because
man
Mundo
still has
has
flash.
ult.
Man still has flash too. So we blow everything and the Mundo just presses
Wukong
R.
ult, Rel ult. Oh no. That feels really bad.
Oh, no. Lagging?
Oh. Yep.
Okay,
Alright, there we go.
Yes, he's staring down the barrel of a 4K gold deficit. Still up 1 dragon. But seeing... Oh, this is 2 horses collide in the river. Who wins? The scary horse wins. Oop.
That was really well
How
played
is
by...
exposed? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Plobe does not... He's got ulti up, but he gets immediately stunned by Wired. Man's in the middle of 3, but does the Hecarim care? No. The Hecarim says, I welcome you 3.
Oh, the double stack.
Javi bonking him? Nope. And that's a zooming horse, and he's gone. And now this is a Gragas on the wrong side of the map.
Wait, what?
I don't think you're going to drink him under the table anymore, Gragas.
No. Why did he not just go to the Baron Wall?
I could not tell you.
Very peculiar.
Like I said, even when fights look like they start off well, I feel like RB's just got such good, like, bruisery,
They just live.
beefy boys that, like, yeah, you kill the Karthus who wants to die.
Ooh.
Miles gets a shutdown, but he is trading
He'll
his
be
life
dead,
for that.
but...
Yeah. He's gonna give it to the Karthus, he's just gonna walk away and let it happen.
Yep.
$818 Hecarim. We're seeing across the board on RB 2 completed items except for top lane and support, whereas TSC's dealing with components for their second items. It's a tough place to be if you are TSC.
Yeah.
The 2 horses meet again. One of them is a real horse and one of them is a fake horse.
Oji Pika Pika has
Pika
an easy way over, but does not get the ability to.
Nope.
Holy.
Might be Rel, but he's not tanky enough to get through sustain a Jace, Hecarim, and a Karthus. RB is pinging the Baron. They want to start this. Rel just respawned, but I think they're comfortable with their beefiness. They can tank this up and still turn if they need to.
100%.
Cow's just playing zone control. In fact, Cow's not even zoning. He's saying, let's take these guys. Might have been a bit too much, though. Huge ulti out of the Rel. Huge ulti out of Samira. Is this another Samira Penta angle? Not quite a Penta, but this horse has to die. The horse dies, thank God.
Red team double kill.
Yeah, that'll be mid tower easy and then dragon.
Yep. Helping to get their dragon stacking continuing, and TSC showing they have some fight in them yet.
Oh, it might not even be mid tower.
Spin to win indeed, Tate. Spin to win indeed. But who can spin to win more, the Samira or the Hecarim? At this point, my money is still on the Hecarim. We'll spin to win more.
Yeah.
Oh, TP out of Decadonu, and he's like, hey guys, no, you don't get your 3rd dragon. Tough.
Yeah, you don't get a full reset and
Maybe.
take this. That's not allowed.
Yeah, maybe Red Bullies has learned their lesson, and Wired says, no, I will just zone this time. We are not fighting it this time. I'm just going to play the zoning cow, not letting them close. So, despite TSC getting a few good shutdowns, getting some gold back in their pockets, closing that deficit, they lose the Drake number 4. Even with that shutdown, Mayan still has a 400 gold shutdown.
Yep. He's a terrifying pony.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Who do these guys play next? I think these guys play. I think.
MEB or us. Or no, sorry.
No. It's
Yeah.
whoever lost. I think it's GB will face the winner.
I
of
believe
these.
so. Let's see.
Do I have my thing? Yeah, they will face the winner of this will face GB. So GB, take notes. Don't let Mayan get his Hellerem. Or don't let PJ get his Samira. We're seeing an engage for horse-on-to-horse action. But did Mayan overextend? He did. He is not as squishy as he would like and goes down super early. Wired tries to follow up. Huge Rel ultimate. Excellent cast to blow people back in and dissipate and separate the fight. PJ might be biting off more than he can chew. He does indeed, and Brian cleans up the overextension. And now they're just going to run this Annie down. She's got nothing to say about this. Looked like a good TSC fight, but I think the overextension by the Samira just allowed the Jace and the Karthus to just give him one last bop through his shield bow and completely turn the fight on its head. I'm not a play-by-play caster, but I was kind of proud of that one.
That was a good one. That was very good.
Which is funny because I talk very fast, so I actually feel like I could do play-by-play if I wanted to.
I can see it, dude. That was a very clean play-by-play throughout the entire thing. My brain just does not function that fast to be able to do that.
You see important abilities and you just call them out.
Yeah, it's fair.
So I think hopefully TSC learns a little bit from that fight. Hopefully they learn, hey, we can pick 1 or 2 people, but once we've gotten those picks, we might not want to overextend when we've, hit our cooldowns because the Gore Drinker Jace is deceptively tanky. Obviously, the Mundo with ulti can be deceptively tanky, and maybe we need to just take our picks and walk away.
Take what we got and go.
Yeah, just like Red Bullies learned, hey, we don't need to engage these fights, we just need to zone. Finally, there are no shutdowns on Mayan. He's probably a happy man knowing he no longer has a massive sack of gold on his head. He kind of engaged with impunity, not worried about giving up a 700 gold bounty.
Yeah.
Or 400 gold. On to the Baron. Javi has TP. He's not he's channeling it now, but it might be a little.
That is a far TP.
Yeah, he's got to move in here, but
Ooh.
the engage from TSC. Mitch is looking to steal this, but he smites slightly early. Barrel to disengage, but Plobe hasn't found his opportunity to go in yet. Doesn't want to overextend himself. And it looks like it's just a clean fight from RB. They get the Baron, and they're getting on out of there. Nope, Man wants more. He says
Man
they're
wants
not getting out
more.
clean.
I don't know if you want to keep going, though.
Loeb is stacking, but I don't think Mayan cares. He can't get 5 stacks off, and that huge
Oh my god, the
empowered Q
healing.
from Jace. Oh my goodness. And these
Healing
death
from
timers are
Man right
pretty
now.
tall.
Jesus. Dragon's up in 40.
On phase rush. There's pretty staggered timers on TSC. I actually would like to see RB push for this inhibitor tower.
Yeah.
Maybe they're looking at bot and top and going, waves aren't in a great spot. We should manage those before the dragon spawns.
Yeah, I think it's reset by
Yeah, take this gold they
push
just
top,
earned.
push
And
bot. They don't have TP. Mundo does have the TP, so if he wanted to send him topside.
Decadonu's got his TP though, so I don't think he's super worried about getting out of base. He's making his way now, but
Yeah,
RP's gonna be there to grab the scuttle, which is
Whisper.
very nice for Hecarim and the cow and everybody to do what they want to do, getting that move speed boost. I feel RB just want to like wait this dragon out. They don't necessarily want to fight. They just want to like waste RB's Baron time.
Yeah. They do have the prio mid lane though.
Mayan is behind them now, and they've got no vision on him, so they're gonna have to peel back into their own choke. Wire goes in and disengages them and says nope. But again, I think this is good for TSC. Red Billies has pressure in bot lane, but nobody's exerting it right now. Nobody's with that wave. Oop, engage onto the Hecarim, but too far ahead that none of the damage can follow up, and so TSC is just getting shredded. Oh, Plobe says no, I am not getting shredded. I am doing the shredding, but the Mundo just bonks him with Heartsteel. He's just bonking everybody with Heartsteel. A third Heartsteel proc. Why don't you?
3 Heartsteel procs, 3 kills. I like that
Man just absolutely bonked them on the head with the ukulele. And Javi is sent back. The fight is lost. Go get waves pushed back out because we don't want to let them just run it down after getting this dragon.
Great to come back to that play. Hello.
Hello. TSC is getting a little desperate.
Yeah, 3-stack
That-
Inferno on RB.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That fight almost looked good though. The problem is Plobe can pop 1 or 2 of them, but you've got just these other meat walls. He's never popping the Mundo, and even if you get through the Hecarim, this Gore Drinker Muramana Jace is just gonna absolutely pound Samira into the ground.
So, one of the things that I noticed there is that Karthus was channeling ulti, and I'm pretty sure he died before it went off.
I think he got interrupted, yeah.
And even then, RB still won that fight.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
that was one of your best fights in the current circumstances, and you still lost.
Yeah, and there's no real great tank on the side of TSC to tank any of this incoming damage, right? Like, Javi's gone, you know, more AP than Bruiser. The Wukong still hasn't really gotten that many resistances under his belt. And the Rel is a support income. So who's tanking this chase? Who's tanking the Karthus? The Hecarim at this point. It's tough.
Yeah, definitely on the back foot. They've managed to get a couple of clutch fights, and they're hoping to really just swing quickly, get kills before they extend. The problem is that they have a hard time not staying there with the Glacial Augment on the Alistar and the Karthus slows.
And what's crazy about this whole thing is, I think we discussed this in Champ Select, was that, I think you were mentioning this when you saw the Alistar pick dance, but that RB can just wait on TSC. They don't have to be the ones to pull the trigger. So this is the agency is the shoe. TSC has to make the move, and RB's just, we're ready to respond whenever you guys pull the trigger.
Yeah, seems like one of the key things they could try to do is try and get the Alistar ult blown out. Like, they might get here. Oh, no, instead it's just a flash.
Still nice, but with Ali just disengaging. Oh,
Slug comes
what's
in.
the-
Wow,
and
Pika
horse and
Pika's just
horse.
gone.
He's gone. Plobe the Warrior is dead too. He's in the middle of all of them. The barrel comes out too late to disengage. That is a dead Michipoo, and Man is running the fat man down. He has to flash over the wall, but that horse doesn't care. That horse is going to stalk him down anyway, while the rest of them run it down mid.
Yeah. And there's a TP. Oh, wait.
He
Man
finds the Annie.
saw Annie clearing a ward, and so is going to opt into this fight. The stun comes in. Man is getting stuck there now.
That whole fight was fought without Puma, because Puma just TP'd here at the end to help get the inhibitor tower. And this looks like it is the end for TSC in Season 9. Valiantly fought. Javi gone for most of the season, tried to make a late season resurgence, but RB says our tournament lives continue.
GG.
Sad to say goodbye to the TSC boys, but Bullies punched themselves a date with the good boys in the second round of the losers bracket. A very strong showing. I think their composition is very different than what they've been playing in the regular season and showed a lot of thought and intention put into it. Brian's shower team composition thoughts have definitely...
I am upset by this Karthus damage.
Yeah.
I've been on the receiving end of this specific Karthus player.
Yeah.
Hope somebody from Good Boys is watching. Oh, I think I saw Nikolai in here earlier. He's watching. Take some notes. You've got some.
Karthus. 2 possible bans that you want to throw out.
The other thing I have in question is, who are we interviewing?
Do we bring only one person, even though it was 3 games?
Yes.
Honestly, I would say Brian.
Kevin, go check
Either
in.
Brian or Mayan.
See who wants to talk.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Meanwhile, chat, feel free to prep your questions.
Sad is looking at the damage stats at the end of the game. TSC's damage dealers did good damage as well. It was just so much to get through.
Yeah.
Gragas, Samira, and Annie are pretty much all averaging around 30,000 damage in a 34-minute game, and they still couldn't.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh goodness, there's the draft man himself.
They picked me because everybody, I think the Karthus player has already been interviewed, so.
Okay, fair. So, Mr. Brian, I know from talking to you before the game, you had strats going in, and did the lane swap surprise you, or the role swap rather?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see that coming, so. Yeah, I mean, if you notice, we kept the same bands anyway.
Yep.
Twitch, Zaya, because we thought that TSC would just look better if Plobe was top lane and Miles was bot. So if there was a chance that those bans were the reason they didn't play that composition, then we were just going to keep banning them. And maybe it wasn't. Maybe they would have just done it anyway, but like we didn't really want to take that risk.
Mm. And you run this comp, Karthus and friends, I'm going to say it for now. And it doesn't go well first game. It seems to me that the early game was going in your favor, so you definitely felt comfortable enough to just run it back all 3 games. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't feel like the Karthus was the problem the first game. In fact, we just we made a lot of mistakes. We got picked a bunch, and like our comp, we had like Trundle and Seraphine. We wanted people to like run into us, but we kept running into them. And we were like, okay, we probably misplayed our composition like pretty badly. And so because we did, we were like, but that doesn't mean like everything in your composition messed up. Like the Karthus was still good. Power still did the most damage in the game.
Yeah.
So we were like, yeah, well, let's run it back, except learn from our mistakes and like play the comp how it's supposed to be played.
With this series finished, are you concerned about showing your hand this early on your upcoming opponents, or are you just full of surprises and you're going to show more?
I don't think any team can say that when they're in the lower bracket, you know what I mean? So like,
it's
no.
do or die for everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm not concerned about that. And I mean, it's not like Karthus is the only thing we have planned for our team in general. Like, and as like, I don't know when our GB game will be because we now just realized we're playing against GB, but like, by then, we'll have some other picks planned and stuff like that. I think like we'll have a relatively tailored draft by then anyway.
Okay. Let's see. Does Twitch chat have any questions before I forget? Mina asking
Mina's question.
what other things you have planned. Come on, I want surprises on my
Hey,
BTL stream.
we're a lower bracket team. You can't come on. We're already in the shitter right now. We're working our way
I
through.
believe Emprix also has a question of, hey, can you PM me your draft after the match for next week? Thanks, I'll buy you dinner. So
The heck?
dinner's on the table.
Is he going to board game night on the 2nd? Because we got a board game night planned for like this weekend. So if you're not there, I don't know. If you are there, I'll think about it. All right, I'll give you like a hint or something.
All right. Let's see. Overall, this final game looked a lot more back and forth than the second game.
Yeah.
So did you ever feel like the game was slipping, or were you still confident that the game was in your guys' control?
I mean, we have Karthus, so like we're gonna scale anyway. So we're not too concerned. I mean, like when we fell behind, it was the only game where we didn't win the early game, right? Including the first game where we won the early game and then messed up a bunch of team fights, and get picked a bunch. So I don't think it was like, I don't think we ever were like, oh no, our composition is doomed now because we fell behind or whatever. It was more like, oh, we just need to make sure like we execute our mid game how it's supposed to be, and we did. So I think winning early game for us with that composition is a luxury. And if we can, like, if you get ahead with Karthus and like
Hecarim.
Jace, and you can Karthus, Jace, Hecarim, like Mundo's insane in this game in general. Like if you can scale on that team, then you're gonna win. So
Okay. Coco has a legitimate question. What made you think going back to season 1 with ADC mid is a good idea?
I did no damage in the first game. We had issues in the first game. But yeah, I don't know. Karthus bot, it makes me feel like maybe I should play AD mid. But I don't know. I'm not sure if we have to either. We haven't put much thought into like what if I play like a utility mid and like AD jungle. Like we've considered that stuff too. So as we tinker with it, I realized it took us a bit to get here, but we realized like Power Core plays a lot of AP champions and he plays a lot of AD champions. Like if we don't know, I mean, like if the opponent doesn't know what he's gonna play and like what composition will run with it, then that's advantageous for us. So
Okay. Mina asks, was the alley pick a straight rel counter or more of a comfort?
we've been playing a lot. Like if you check our history and stuff like that, Wired's been playing a lot. So comfort is pretty big for him there. He wanted to play Alistar this whole time. He just kept telling us like, "I want to hit my cowbell," and we're like, "All right, one day." Turns out the day is today. So comfort, but I mean, we did see the rel pick, and it was like, "Wow, this is the game." So
All right.
The stars align.
So our last matchup for the first round of playoffs, I believe, is
MBB.
Yeah, versus Peel. Who's taking that win?
oh god, who won the regular season? Wait, they literally just played, right?
Yes,
Yep.
Peel won.
Wow. Well, I mean, I got Pope Panda here, but Elena will literally murder me, so I'm gonna say MBB.
Okay.
But that is without any rational thought, just fear.
Just fear. Okay.
And as Nick
That's
would say,
fair.
fear is weakness leaving the body.
Oh no, the spam is when will RB play Teemo Jungle?
Oh god.
When we go into practice sessions and we don't plan out a draft and Mayan switches with me first pick, I know he's about to pick Timo, and I think about it for a second. I'm like, wait, is this a good idea to switch with Mayan right now? Yeah. So we've experienced it. We'll put it in the like break. We'll put it under the break in case of emergency glass. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. I had one more question. Oh. With the remaining teams in the upper bracket, outside of Deep Dive, because that's the obvious answer, who do you not want to face from the upper bracket that's remaining there?
Who's still there? AR, right?
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you got AR, Deep
Yeah,
Dive,
AR, Deep Dive, THD, and
SB.
uh, uh, AR. I mean, gonna be honest with you, Deep Dive's the only team like we're like, wow, this could be hard to beat them.
Okay.
But I think, I mean, we beat AR and THD in the regular season, and we did not beat SB. So, I mean, rationally, I guess I'd pick SB. But AR is very different. I mean, considering we beat them literally week 1. So I don't know. I think THD, for me personally, is probably the one I'm least scared of. The other two are a little better, and like, I'm not sure. I mean, we're not really thinking about that anyway, right? Thinking about GB and anybody that may drop in our path
All right.
in the lower bracket. So we'll see. They're all good teams. I mean,
I would like to thank you for keeping my predictions from earlier this week honest, and I'm out of questions. You've had a long night. You guys deserve a break. Congrats on the win.
thank you, thank you.
Good job to RB keeping their tournament lives alive. God, that was a horrible turn of phrase. TSC and all the TSC fans out there, we love you. Thank you for your awesome showing this season. Much love.
Yeah. GG's TSC.
All right.